What's up? Hello. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But I ain't Domino. What's up, Abyss Boy Chaos? What is going on? What's up, MDT? Oh, snap. Hold on. What's going on? Let's see if this works. All right, basic. Here we go. All right. There we go. Y'all can see me. What's up? What's good? We got autism. Autism boy, what's up? MDT. Now, you see me. See my bed. Now, what's up, Jay? What's up, Miss Beautiful Shayla? Happy Monday to you as well. Now, everyone is wondering, what is wrong with the Colorado Buffaloes, right? What's wrong with the Buffaloes? Let's speed this up. Now, the Colorado Buffaloes' problem has been their defense. Now, not only their defense, their offense has been tripping as well. Now, the problem with the Buffs are they take a lot of bad angles and they don't make a lot of fits. They don't make any good fits. Like, what I mean is, if I'm coming downhill, right, the way the defense is set up, who's the force man? Who's the center of the field? Who's the cutback guy? Who are you forcing the help to? A lot of times, the Colorado Buffaloes would set their fit. Shiloh Sanders, it was his first game back, so I'm not going to be hard on him. He got caught dancing in the hole. When you're dancing in the hole, you're going to get juked. That's why he got juked. Next time somebody do that dancing, all you got to do is right here, wrap up, pick up on the floor, on the ground, on the field. That's what you do. He's coming downhill, unsure of himself. Should I hit him or shouldn't I hit him? The hole opened up for you to make the play. The linebackers had the right fit. The linemen had the right fit. So it fell right back to you and you couldn't do nothing. Now, another problem. Angles. A lot of bad angles in this game. Colorado, I don't know what their defensive coordinator or their linebacker coach is. Their linebacker coach needs to be fired. Needs to be fired. I don't like this. Okay. Needs to be fired. He needs to be fired. The problem is when they break the plane or they break the first, or they break past the line of scrimmage. They're taking bad angles, which is allowing the team to get even more yards. The defense has been like this since Nebraska. No, first game of the season. But Nebraska basically showed how bad they were. And what I mean by that is Nebraska was able to run the ball. They were able to move the ball. They were able to make the plays they needed to win the game, to continuously make the game a blowout. Colorado started regaining themselves in the second half. Now, offensively, Shedeur Sanders, without Travis Henry, Shedeur Sanders showed a lot of poise, but then Shedeur did a lot of bad things. He did a lot of bad things. He kept rolling into the pressure. I don't know who his offensive coach is, or his coordinator, or his quarterback's coach, but they need to show him on film of when he's rolling into the pressure. I guess he was rolling to the pressure, it seemed like, because he would have a drag route or have a receiver crossing the field. But to me, if you're the offensive coordinator, I would have Shedeur have that slot or the X receiver or the Z receiver to cut back this way. Or I would have him read and react. Sort of like what the Chiefs do with Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs receivers basically read and react. They react to what's going on the field. If they're playing a zone, okay, I could sit here in this zone. Or I could keep rolling across the field where I'm on top of the zone. I'm on the second level now, and the other guy's on the first level running underneath. A lot of times offensive coordinators do that to free up their receivers. Now, Shedeur's problem is when he scrambles, he keeps going into the pressure. Your thing is Shedeur needs to roll to the right. Now, at the end of the game, he did a lot better. He actually stood there, took the hits, let the ball fly. They led the game. Colorado should have won this game. At the end, they got screwed on the penalty. And yes, they got screwed. That was a pass interference. That should have been a flag. They should have got the ball in the red zone, and they would have potentially pushed it in. But Shedeur Sanders has been showing also that he's a leader, that he's able to control control his guys. Even when Travis Hunter was out the game, Shedeur kept everybody calm. Everybody on offense was kind of lost, but they found a guy, number four on their team. They found he's another guy that could be a great weapon down the stretch. It's not over for Colorado, people. They're tied for first in their division for a conference seeding. All they got to do is win 2 more games. They're bowl eligible. If they win 4 more games, I believe they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be fine. Now, running the ball, they're not very creative running the ball. I want to see them getting a wing. I want to see them getting a pistol I formation. Put an extra blocker back there and let the running back do a lead through the B gap or run a trap through the A gap or run an outside zone on the C gap. That's what I want him to do. You keep giving him the ball and he's running right into people. He's just running right into the back of the lineman. And it's like, where's the creativity? You can run the ball. They really didn't get stopped running. They just weren't creative. So what the defense did was they was like, okay, they're not going to be creative. So this is what we'll do. We'll just keep stuffing the A and the B gap, which they did. A lot of receivers were missing passes. A lot of guys, like Shepard. Shepard had a pass where he could have got further down the field. He dropped it. And that's the problem. That's what they have to do. Right. Yes, Shedeur Sanders is underrated. He's very underrated. Shedeur Sanders to me is the best quarterback I've seen so far this year. The next I've seen has been Arch Manning, even though he don't play no more. They got Ewers playing now, but the problem I'm having is they're not being creative with running the ball. So the right fit. What I mean by fit is when you're running the ball, you have to create a pocket. I'm not saying you got to create a big ass hole. You have to create a crease where the back could find it, get through, get to the next level. You also need to tell your guards and your tackles to chip better when they're going to the next level. When they help on a double team, then they're going to chip up to the second level so the running back will have a lane to run to the run to get to either the first down or just get as many yards as he can get. And that's the problem with Shedeur, not Shedeur, but this is the problem with the Colorado offense. They don't establish the line of scrimmage on offense. Defensively, they also take a lot of bad angles. Like I was saying, they've got to get that fixed. I don't know who the linebackers coach is, but he needs to be fired. The secondary coach also needs to be fired. Because that was piss poor effort at the end when number 24 got burnt and the guy got to the end zone. All he had to eat, create a pass interference, do something. I would have took the pass interference to keep him from scoring. You just ran into him and just pushed him into the end zone. So he had a good run to the end zone. I would have him at the end of the bench the next game. Take the penalty. If you get burnt, take the penalty. This ain't the NFL. This is college. There's only 15 yards they're getting. That was bad awareness by the cornerback. And Coach Prime was pissed. I could tell. I could look on his face. And to me, Shiloh should not have been playing. Shiloh should not have been playing, dog. Shiloh should have came back next week. They should have let Shiloh come in on some plays. If you were going to play him today, you could have started him next week, not play him starting this game. So that's my issue. But can Colorado turn it around? Absolutely. I feel you. Yeah, they're two different levels of football, but they're still the same principles, Cottage 81. They're still the same principles, fits and angles. You have to, if you're going to get the penalty, get the penalty. In college football, it's only 15 yards. In the NFL, you're getting cut. He didn't even try on it. He just let the guy catch it and score. The NFL. No, I'm watching it now. I'm gonna talk about that later. Biz. Right now, we're talking about what's at hand, the topic at hand. But yeah, it's two different levels, but the same principles still apply. Fits and angles. You have to have the right fit. If you're the force guy in the defense, you have to force the runner, or you have to force the runner, or you have to force the receiver to your help. The running back you need to force to your help. So if you're in a cover two, the cornerback is the force guy. The corner's going to come down and crash if the running back is heading outside. The cornerback's the force guy. Now, if he goes up the middle, the linebackers are not a force guy. They have to clog the hole and make the runner bounce outside. That's what they do. You got to have them bounce outside, because if you let them go through the middle and you're supposed to crash the middle, then you're in trouble. That's why you make it where your linemen close down and compress the compress the line of scrimmage, so the runner either bounce it outside. Now, if it's cover 3, your outside linebacker is the force guy. Your cutback guy is the other linebacker, depending on what you're playing. If you're playing in the dime, or we call it the sub package, your dime and your nickels are going to be your new linebackers. They're basically playing all the same. It's just different packages because you have different personnel in there. Right. The running game has zero creativity. Exactly, Dennis, PC Gaming. Zero creativity. And that's the problem with Colorado. Colorado does this all the time. And I blame Coach Prime for this, because Coach Prime said that I'm not going to be running the ball just to run it. No, you need to run the ball to protect your son. Shador is getting destroyed back there because you guys can't run the damn ball. Now, I don't know. I don't care if this is the new age football. You still run the ball. If you're not going to run the ball, Shador's going to get hurt soon. And then what you're going to do? Then he's going to drop in the draft. After he drops in the draft, then what? That's what I'm saying. They ain't even put 8 in the box. Like, they just kept letting them run. Touchdown. Yeah, I understand, Cottage, but everybody, the linebackers, the secondary has to get better. But how are you going to do the coverage if you can't stop the run? If you can't stop the run? I don't know why AVC. I have no idea. I think the problem is the offensive coordinator. I don't know. We're going to get to that soon, Shayla. Yeah, he played with Dion, but that was eons ago. In this day and age, like they stopped running the ball. Now they want to throw. They didn't have any creativity to the run. They were running the ball. They just didn't have any creativity. They just kept running up the A and the B gap, and they weren't going nowhere. So, do I think the Bucs will be fine? They should be fine. But what concerns me is the Travis Hunter injury. They need Travis Hunter back bad because those corners are not good. The receivers are fine. They got a plethora stable of receivers. Their secondary, they need help. Travis Hunter really helps the defense out a lot. So they need them back. Now, the Liberty and the Lynx game. The Liberty got saved by the calls down the stretch, and they got saved by Benajay Laney Hamilton, my future wife. Benajay went off yesterday in the second half. First half, she played like crap. Second half came, she hit some big threes. She was one-on-one, took the smaller guards to the post, scored. JJ did okay. Stewie was balling out. Stewie was determined not to fall down 0-2. Sabrina really did good defensively, but offensively, she kind of has been bad the first 2 games. And the thing that I think is going to happen in the next game, I want to see more. I want to see them attack JJ more. And then I want to see them go at Sabrina. Defensively, what they're doing to Sabrina is Kayla McBride is just bodying her up, and then they go to switches where sometimes Courtney ends up on her. I want to see Hines Allen play a little bit more. I think Cheryl pulls her way too fast if she's not really scoring like that. And you don't need Hines Allen for scoring. You need her for defense, and you need her to rebound. Nafisa Collier was keeping him in the game as much as she can. Courtney kind of was off this game, but I don't think that'll be the same in Minnesota. I think Minnesota next game is going to come out with a different look. They're doing a great job containing Sabrina. Listen, I could live with Stewie going off. If you can keep Jaquel Jones, if you could keep getting her in foul trouble and holding her down in the paint, keeping her from the boards, you'll be able to win this series. Listen, they were only down 2 in the fourth quarter until Benijah Laney Hamilton went off. Until Benijah went off, they were fine. And she saved the game. She hit that corner 3. Stewie got some free throws. Game. But the Lynx did their job. They split the series. I think game 3, I think they could take game 3. What he has to do, he has to run the ball better. And defensively, they got to work on their angles and their fits. If they don't work on their fits or their angles, their defense is going to continue to get destroyed. All the time, dog. They screwed them. Colorado should have won that game. They screwed Colorado down the stretch. Yeah, the Lynx did turn the ball over. Courtney dribbled the ball off her foot near the end. If she wouldn't have dribbled the ball off her foot, that momentum wouldn't switch like that. Oh, yeah, she does. Listen, if JJ don't get her foul calls, keep going at her. Make her flip out or make her lose interest in the game. If you keep JJ out of the game mentally and psychologically, you got her. Yeah, she did. Down the stretch. Yeah, she needs to cut that back. She needs to cut that back a lot. I just think, she was trying to get that. She was pushing it. She was trying to go up 2-0. And she kind of deviated a lot from the game plan. So, so they went hero ball, but I think next game she'll stick with the game plan longer. She's got to do that better. So that's my analysis of it. Lynx win game 3. Yeah, I think Lynx win game 3. New York wins game 4, and Lynx win game 5. That's how I look at it. I think the Lynx will win game 3. I think Cheryl Reeve will have she'll have a good game plan for next game. And like I said, they would have won at the end. He has a new nickname. He's called the Eraser. Tom Brady called him the Eraser. That's his nickname, the Eraser. So, he's the Eraser. You know? He said the eraser. Nice. What's up, John? Yeah, he's called the eraser now. It was a little off. Fee did okay. It was a little off, but Fee regained herself in the second half. The second half, they would have won if Benijah didn't go off. And Fee bitch hit a couple big shots too. Sometimes I forget Fee bitch is a rookie. Yeah, true. I mean, look, we know what's going on with allegedly YouTube. This is allegedly. We know what's going on. What's up, freelance ambiguousness, excuse me. What's going on? Just chilling. Bet. Dana and Izzy might be coming back. Yeah, they will. I could see them coming back. Dana's balling overseas, and Izzy, I could see her coming back. I don't, unless somebody else goes and pick her up. But Dana's restricted. If somebody decides they want to buy Dana, I don't think Dana has any value, and I think she'll be back this season. Like I said, I don't know what they're finna do. I think they were surprised Angel and Camilla balled out like they did. So I think they're gonna try to push the process up to go for a playoff spot. So I could see them either getting Kurt Miller or Stephanie White. He said she a fake rookie. Yeah, she is. Cause she don't play none like a rookie. Hey, bro, I have your Patreon. Do you have any stuff on the sky? Yeah, I have stuff on the sky. Just type in Chicago Sky in the search engine and you should find some. I have a lot of stuff on the sky. I gotta update the Patreon tomorrow. They might. Dana and Izzy might. I'm not sure, but they might. Izzy and Dana might come back. Dana is a guy who a gal, a woman who Jeff likes. So I could see them coming back. I mean, if they get Stephanie White, they're gonna have to pay the big bucks for her. Stephanie White wants a big contract. If she don't get a big contract, She is not coaching. He said LJ8 black hole. LJ8BH. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, appreciate it, Anthony. They say she's juicing. No. No. She's not juicing. What are they talking about? No, she's not juicing. Oh, I saw that video. They just making up lies, dog. Yeah, she would. Stephanie White would be good. Are they a CC fan? I saw it. I didn't click on the video, but I knew it was bullshit. I'm like, no, she's not juicing. If Angel Reese was juicing, she would be a lot bigger than what she is. I mean, I don't know if people understand how juicing works. What the hell Buffalo Bills doing? I don't know. I'm still watching the early part of the game. No, she's not suspended, Shayla. It's a fake page where they're creating fake narratives. Yeah, a lot of YouTube content creators, man. That's why I try to keep my page authentic. That's why y'all don't see me doing all these extra stuff to the videos. I like to keep the videos plain Jane and then go from there. Because to me, it don't make sense. Yeah, they say anything because they're desperate or they need people to watch their videos. People aren't creative. You'll be surprised at how many people aren't how do I say are creative. Man, what is going on my TV, man? Oh, for real? Nah, that's BS. What's up, Rasheen Beats, man? Salute to Rasheen Beats. Rasheen Beats be supporting everybody, man. Rasheen Beats, man, you the GOAT, man. Salute to you, man. But yeah, I see the Lynx bouncing back in game 3. I see the Colorado Buffs making a bowl game, potentially playoffs. But I don't know. I think they'll make a bowl game. I don't think they'll make the playoffs this year, but I think they'll make the bowl game. No, they can't. I guess not because Angel is like, her name is like, she's like the most hated person in the world on the internet. Everybody hates Angel Reese. I don't know why. Like, it's so dumb to me. Right. No, she doesn't. Cece doesn't have any appeal to me. It's like everything to me is forged to try to big her up. It's not genuine. Everywhere Angel go is legit. Everything is like worked for, in my opinion. To me, a lot of CC fans are like, they fake. Because if Angel Reese was so trash, why do y'all talk about her? Because you know why? Because she's interesting. She's fun. She's fine. She looks beautiful. She's cool to talk about. Well, I don't know if you could take them to court because I don't know. Because they allow everybody to spread it. Oh, of course, dog. Her show is one of the best podcasts out there. I actually enjoy her show. She basically talked to the ex of Travis Kelce. I thought it was dope. And then you got, of course, Cam and Mace being the haters they are. Man, she not worth to see. And then Mace like, well, you got to understand that he upgraded and stuff. They trying to make it seem like the girl don't have nothing going for herself. The girl has a lot going for herself. She's a journalist, and I believe she's on the show. I forgot the show's name, but she makes money. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, because she said that I'm not a woman to go 50-50 and everything. I mean, she's not. If that's what she chooses, respect it. But me, I would question her like, if you're not going to go 50-50, what are you going to do what are you going to bring to this relationship? If you're going to be a housewife, then you need to have my stuff cooked. You need to have my clothes ironed, laid out. You need to have the dishes done. You have to have the food prep. Listen, I ain't got a problem paying the whole 100, but you're not finna be walking around my house like you Queen of Zamunda. No, you're going to do something. I'll bring the bread to the house, but what are you going to do? And see, a lot of these women don't understand the importance of what it is to be a housewife. A housewife isn't watching these dumbass shows all day. A housewife ain't sneaking off to see a sneaky link. A housewife is making the house what it is, a house, a home for me to come and lay my head down to. If you're not offering that, then what are you offering? Because if you're not offering nothing like that to the home, then why do I need you? Then you're just going to be another bill that I don't need. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem. Like there's women, if a woman say, yo, I'll be the housewife bet. So you're going to have everything together. You're going to make sure that, you know, when we come home, you're going to plan stuff. You're going to put everything organized. You're going to organize my itinerary for the day. You're going to make sure that I'm off to work. You're going to make sure all my stuff is hung up. You got to do your job. See, women think, oh, I'm just going to look pretty. No, I'll go get an ugly chick then. Because an ugly chick, she going to get everything done that I need done. I don't care if you fat, skinny, small, whatever. What are you bringing to the relationship? And a lot of times, these women don't understand those questions. This goes for men as well. There's some women who will take care of men, which I can't be that. Women can't take care of me, all that. I got to be the breadwinner. So my thing is, if you're not the breadwinner, your woman's the breadwinner, what are you doing to bring to the house? She comes home for work, you need to do the same thing. You got to. You got to make sure all her stuff is together. You got to set up her appointments. You got to be her secretary. You got to. Mace Mussolini. Mace and Cam are compromised. I used to respect them. I don't really respect them like that. They're very compromised, especially when that Kendrick stuff came out. Yeah, exactly, Reddit Milky Way. Doesn't mean she wasn't helping pay the bills. She could have probably put in on something. We don't know. But the assumption is better than the actual facts. But even if she's not a 50-50 woman, Who cares? All I'm saying is, if you're not gonna pay 50-50 or add anything to the relationship, what are you gonna add to the house? Like I told my ex-girlfriends this. I used to tell them, look, I'll be the breadwinner, but you gotta be the housewife. You gotta make sure the home is good. You gotta make sure I'm good. You gotta make sure the house is good. You can't be sitting in the house all day and nothing's done. No, not only that, Anthony, black folks have a problem with these young kids getting paid. They want these kids to struggle and wait till the end of their career to get the bag. No, that's not how it works. You have to capitalize on your worth as you see fit. If you could go and get a deal for like 5 or 10 million today or tomorrow, I'm finna go get that deal. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna put in the work. What are we talking about? They make money off of Caitlin Clark's content. It's just that I don't think they make as much as Angelree. I think they hate for Angelree, they make more money that way because she's a polarizing figure. That's what I'm saying. Angelree, you either love or hate her. Caitlin Clark, don't nobody really hate Caitlin Clark. Everybody just hate her fans. But nobody hates Caitlin Clark. So Angelree is a bigger figure and a more of a polarizing figure than her because she's loved and hate. If you're a person that's loved and hated, you will be more popular than that other person. What's up, Jay Edwards, man? Trying to preach, my G. Trying to. About her juicing. She's not juicing, but okay. Right. She makes her own money. Exactly. Do I think Miller and Reese time will be reduced? No. I think Miller and Reese might start next year. I think they're gonna bring in a point guard, either a vet or they're gonna get a rookie. They might bring Dana back and they're gonna add some vets on a 1-year deal because the CBA after the year after next is gonna be finalized. So we're gonna see how much money they get. Swift fans crashing out on Angel. I don't understand. Swift fans and the Beehive, all of them are lame ass people to me. He said sounds like Floyd Mayweather. Oh yeah, she has. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that. Glorilla got a great album. If y'all have a chance, go listen to her album. I'm finna listen to it again tomorrow. Glorilla is doing the damn thing. I'm proud of her, man. Like for real, she's doing the damn thing. Um, right. Cece's too boring. She's too boring. Like she's out there playing golf. Nobody want to see her play no damn golf. They like, well, we're gonna hate on Angel today. That's all they do. But y'all gotta listen to that Glorilla. That Glorilla go hard. Yeah, just like Muhammad Ali. You either loved or hated him. Bro, she's not juicing. If Angel is juicing, bro, you would see it. No, she's not. What's up, Incapable Love and War? Yeah, it's a great album. I love it. Yeah, dude, hate. It's not even hate. It's just it's not only hate, we're living in a society where it's okay to disrespect people, to disrespect athletes, to tear them down. This has been a thing that's been going on since before Christ, and it's going to continue after Christ. That's just the way it is. They're just going to find ways to keep hating. They're just going to find ways to talk trash. That's what they do. And I don't get it. Facts. Allegedly, yes, he is. Because he's played this long. Come on. Without any major injuries like that. Yeah, like disrespecting women, and the black men are doing it more than anybody. The black men are disrespecting the black women more than anybody. It's crazy. I just never seen so many whining, bitter ass men on the internet before. It's crazy to me. Yeah, you can ignore it, but you still see it. Oh yeah, ESPN would have been called it out. ESPN would have called it out a long time ago. Oh, appreciate it, Shayla. Well, that's the reason why I created my channel. Because all I saw was a bunch of narrative-driven people. Like, people are narrative-driven. The reason my channel don't have a lot of subs is because I don't ride the narratives. I don't ride the wave. Like, everybody's talking about P. Diddy. I'm not talking about P. Diddy. My thing is, if all this stuff is happening, why are you coming after him now? On the Patreon, I show you the video that got him messed up. Yeah. Jonathan, yeah, facts. That's what they do, John. I mean, I don't know. That's what they do. Oh, what's up, T? I'm finna drop the link, T. Hold on. Drop the link from my brother, my Detroit brother. Shout out to my Detroit brethren. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. They know if the Ed right, HD there, Ed night. I've been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Oh man, yeah, they hated on Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby they did Bill Cosby so dirty. The people that the people that was on the Bill Cosby thing, right? They already proven they were liars, and they still prosecute him because he wanted NBC. Oh, Jpot Network, man, what's up, baby? What's up, beautiful lady? Man, Jpot don't know. I'm trying to holler at her, man. She don't know, but you know, that's between me and her, though. I'm gonna let her do what she got to do, but she know what's up. But salute, make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to Jpot Network. She has a beautiful page. She breaks down music and she talks about the WNBA. Man, she's very intelligent. Love her show. Love what she brings to it. Salute to the lovely lady. What's up, man? T?
What's good with you?
Man, you know, chillax and relax and take notes while I take puffs of the marijuana smoke. You know, man, chill. I was talking about the Colorado game while they lost. Talking about Fitz and Angles, and people like Fitz and Angles, and I had to break down defensively why they're getting scorched. Like nobody's hitting the hole correctly. They're not bouncing the runner to their help. So if you're the force guy, you got to know, okay, I got to attack with this right shoulder so he'll bounce inside. Or I might have to attack with this left and bounce them outside over here instead of inside. So they're losing because of Fitz. Now, a couple times they Fitz were correctly, but Shiloh got juked out his ankles because, you know, he was just coming back off injury. He was rusty. So, but the linebackers, they're not getting downhill like they're supposed to. They're getting caught up with the wash. The wash, what we call, is when the linemen get to the second level and they basically impede your progress of getting outside the outside the tackles to make the play.
Right.
So that's why they're losing a lot. And I saw it visibly today, my remote, because it was so bad.
I've only seen Colorado play once this year. That was like last week or something like that, where this nigga Jordan Travis went off and shit. But like this nigga, like they linebackers and shit. They look a lot. They look unprepared a lot. Well, they did in that game, even though they still won, but it wasn't like a solid defensive game. Like the niggas be missing tackles and shit.
Yeah, and they don't communicate. And then Travis got hurt this last game.
Oh,
They
straight
just
up.
looked even worse. Yeah, Travis Hunter, he got hurt. So they looked even more discombobulated. And then you had Shador was fine. I think Shador's playing some great football. He just don't have a running game helping him, and the line is not that good.
Yeah, like and that's what it like. It just looks like not a bunch of good group of players and shit. Like
Yeah,
they need some talent out there. You know what I'm
they
saying? Like
do.
Jordan Travis stand out because well, nigga, he's like
It's
one of those.
Travis Hunter.
I mean, what did I say? Who did I say? Jordan
Jordan
Travis.
Travis, yeah. Don't say
Anyway,
him.
yeah, right. What the hell?
He ain't that
Travis
wrong.
Hunter. Travis Hunter, like this nigga stands out because he's a beast, but that's really all they got in terms of like NFL talent on that team.
Yeah. Yeah, they hate Lamar too. Oh, of course, but you saw him today, Shayla. They was kissing his ass today. Every week they be putting something against him. Now they putting the Lions against him. The Lions are actually more impressive than him. I'm like, why can't you just give both of them their props by themselves? Like, why? Like, how hard is that? Like, how you guys weren't giving the Lions no praise. Now y'all want to give them praise because y'all can use it against Lamar and the Ravens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, come on. Like, that's why
Like,
nobody watch y'all show. That's why y'all went and got Cam for y'all shit. Because nobody like y'all.
I can understand if we played this season and shit, you know what I'm saying? But then we ain't played Lamar this season, so how can you even make that comparison? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. You know what it is about Lamar and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that he's successful versus how much the effort they put on slandering him. You know what I'm saying? He just goes out there and does his job. He makes him look stupid every time they say some shit negative about him.
Right. Right. Ron Clark said Jaden Daniels after 5 games is a better thrower of the ball than Lamar. I'm like,
no. But Jaden
Ryan, no.
Daniels has, and man, I didn't really watch. I didn't see LSU last year. So my first time seeing Jaden Daniels is this year. He does have a nice ball, but like no, Lamar is a professional quarterback, dog. No
Yep.
matter how you try and look at it.
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
borderline
saying?
pathetic to do some foul crap like that just to uplift Caitlyn, even though they are fans of Caitlyn. Yeah, I mean, she's boring, but nobody really hate Caitlyn. Like, you get more money hating on Angel, bro. She's just the hottest. She's hot. Like, she's marketable. She's
Yeah.
fine. She's
Yep.
intelligent. And she's a boss. People
Yeah,
hate that.
she got the swag. It's like I always say, like if I was Angel, I'd lean all the way into being the villain and shit.
Yeah, I would too. After you said it, I thought about it. I woke up and said, man, T was right about that. I was thinking about it during the day. I was like, man, T right. Because if she lean into this, dog, she'll make so much money. It'll be crazy.
Man, you get more money out the hate than the love and shit.
For real, you do. I hate you, but I'm gonna watch this game though. Hate your ass.
Exactly.
Charlotte.
People want to see her lose. Or Caitlyn fans to say.
Yeah, Shiloh didn't play good at all. No, he didn't. Shiloh just got back, but yeah, he played bad. Like, it was some plays, if he'd have wrapped up, he would have got that. That running back shouldn't have went off like he did. They could have stopped him. They were taking some bad angles. What's up, Shandra Smith? How'd the family fare out with the storm? I called them. Some got their power back this week. Some got their power back this week. Some were safe. The Helene, the previous storm before Milton, Some had their power still, even through the hurricane. It just went out when Milton came. Everybody's fine. I've been calling everybody, man. Everybody's good.
Y'all
Everybody's
niggas brave.
safe.
Y'all
You
niggas
know?
brave trying to ride that shit out. Ain't no way I'm getting the F on, dog. I ain't got time for
but we're from Florida, dog. We used to it. Like
yeah.
all we do is board the shit up, then come back, pick up the pieces. Dog, we got hurricane insurance, so we're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
Yeah.
Like people make it out worse than what it is. Oh, you can't. I'm like, bro, you'll be fine. It's just a bunch of rain and wind. You'll be fine. Like only thing that'll be worse is you'll lose power. Just have you a generator, nigga. You'll be on the PS5 in 2 minutes, nigga, during the storm. You'll be all right.
Bro, one time I was in Miami, dog, and I like it. This wasn't even like I wasn't even nowhere near the eye of the storm. We was like 70 miles from the storm and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit crashed Miami. It's the worst storm I ever been in my life.
Yeah. I mean, look, well, we Floridians. It's like you northern niggas when y'all deal. It's like when y'all deal with y'all snow and shit. Y'all cool. Y'all like, man, throw a couple jackets on. We back to work. That's what y'all do.
Nah. Well, I can tell you for a fact. Now I can't speak for T, but I've been to Buffalo one of them goddamn blizzards, bro. Like that shit ain't that shit ain't it.
Oh nah.
Oh,
We don't
Buffalo,
get them,
but
we
Buffalo,
don't get them
Canada, though.
Buffalo
Y'all don't
blizzards,
claim
dog.
that as
That's
New
the
York.
difference.
Y'all claim that as
Nah.
Canada.
Yeah, we do claim that as Canada now. But
They
back
get
So
then,
that
snow
don't
like
count.
Canada.
back then we claimed it as New York though, because it was New York niggas going from New York City back and forth to Buffalo and shit, man. That was a long ass trip, bro. I don't know what made niggas do that, but when we did that shit, bro, like I used to do that shit in the nights. I'm like, yo, why the hell is we doing this, bro? That's fucking
Right.
Yeah.
about this shit, bro. Like I don't
Like this
need
is
to be
not what's up.
water. Then the Niagara Falls damn near frozen and shit, bro. Like what the fuck is
Right.
you like,
Yeah,
come
but it,
on, bro.
but you learn to deal. But see, we don't get that snow like Buffalo. Buffalo, they
Well,
different, dog.
Sandra,
We don't get
Lamar,
that shit like Buffalo,
but
definitely.
Sandra, Lamar got to the AFC
Definitely don't.
Championship last year. He's doing well in the playoffs. I don't see what everybody's talking about. He gets every year he gets better. So I mean,
Yeah,
he's done better than Allen. Josh Allen ain't got
yeah.
to the AFC Championship
Cottage,
ever.
Cottage, what's good, bro? Yo, Cottage, I heard y'all won yesterday, even though y'all got wiped out. No, y'all won tonight, even though y'all got wiped out yesterday.
What
These niggas
about
played some
Jaden
good games.
Daniels? I love Jaden Daniels. What you
Back
talking
then.
about? Jaden Daniels is nice, but he's not better than Lamar. Like even
Nah,
in
he not better than
college,
Lamar.
Jaden wasn't touching Lamar. It's not even close. Go back and watch Louisville against
If
Clemson.
you want to, if anybody want to say he a better thrower than Lamar, bro, whatever, bro. But he not better than Lamar as a whole
No,
Yeah,
but he's
they
gonna be
kind
great.
of.
Yeah, it
He's
is
gonna
kind of
be great
over
now.
whatever
Listen,
shit.
listen. I told everybody he would be the best quarterback out this class, and I'm telling you, he's gonna be the best out this class, and I stick to it. But y'all didn't watch Lamar. I watched Lamar since high school. So every year this dude got better, like it's something. And
And,
he was like something you've never seen before. Like Jaden Daniels is cool, but Lamar got a whole nother gear.
and it's a whole nother thing. Like you see this a lot. Like you know what I'm saying. Some people come in, they catch the league off guard and shit. You know what I'm saying. But what you gonna do in your second year when they prepare for you and shit, they know your
Right.
strengths. And
Exactly. CJ finding out the hard way, bro. Like
yeah,
CJ
yeah,
definitely
he's
finding out
not
the
having
hard
the
way.
same kind of. He's having a good year, but he ain't having the same kind of year he had last year. He making mistakes because people they didn't honed in on what his strengths and weaknesses are. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that he ain't gonna rise above that because the best quarterbacks do. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you can't like you know what I'm saying. You can't crown these niggas before they even do something. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Lamar's been in the league. He's accomplished and shit. MVP
right.
multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I already know, Chandra, you rep that LSU, baby. You all right, baby? You okay? I was just saying, like, the media trying to put him against Lamar. They trying to put all these quarterbacks against Lamar, but one minute you saying Lamar ain't shit. Now, now you saying if Patrick, y'all yelling Patrick Mahomes is better, but y'all don't ever put none of these quarterbacks against Patrick Mahomes because you know you can't. He got Super Bowls. So now you got to find the next person to diss. Okay, well, we're gonna go at Lamar. You know, it's like Joe Burrow ain't been shit since that one season. Josh Allen ain't been shit at all. Like, come on. And then he did Stephon Diggs. Then this would piss me off. You guys said they were better without Stephon Diggs, right? Soon as he started losing, oh man, he might need a number one. They got to go get Devontae Adams. But then y'all just say he didn't need no number one. He good. So come on. Which one is it, Cletus?
They problem is coaching and shit. That coaching staff, they need to move on and shit. They gotta start all over there. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas is idiots, all of them.
Right. Every year they make up a new narrative. Lamar, first he a running back. Second, he can't throw good. Third, he can't win a playoff game. It's like he keep destroying the narratives.
He's done all
like
of these things. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
It's always negative. What's up, LB, man?
What's up?
None, chillaxing, man. Chillaxing.
What's up with it, y'all? What's up with my brothers?
Chilling, man.
Chilling, man.
Hey, T,
But they don't have an end of the line now. Like Buffalo can make some change and they'll still be good. Teams like the Eagles is like it might be the end of the line for y'all. It's the Eagles or somebody else.
No, I mean all they need to do is the problem with the Eagles is they got to run the ball.
And the Cowboys, it was the Eagles and the Cowboys. This look like at the end of the line for y'all.
No, the Eagles just got to run the ball. They don't run the ball, bro. That's their only problem. They're the Buffalo Bills from these past 3 seasons. They don't run the ball.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, T, y'all should make that trade.
Hey T, Mello saying should y'all make a trade for Max Crosby?
That'd be a great addition.
Man, I like okay. So the word on the street is not Max Crosby, it's Myles Garrett and shit.
Well,
I'll be good with that too.
Yeah, I'll be
good with that too. If y'all get Myles Garrett, it's gonna be trouble.
This is actually it was kind of in the works before because Cleveland, like they probably looking to tank this year and shit.
Yeah, they finna tank. They finna go get a quarterback. They finna try to get out that Deshaun contract, and they finna go get a quarterback.
Exactly. So
that's what they finna do.
They on the rebuild and shit. So they saying we might offer picks. You know what I'm saying? And like it's starting off with a second round, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else they might want to ask for Myles Garrett and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joe been hurt the majority of his career. I agree, but the problem is that Cincinnati's a terrible organization. You know, I don't like none of their players because they be popping off like they won championships and y'all niggas ain't win shit. Like I don't like them, dog. Like they walk around like they winners. Like TJ Houshmandzadeh. I'm like, dude, you didn't win shit. You don't have no right to talk bad about Lamar. Lamar did something your white quarterback ain't do. Carson Palmer, he won 2 MVPs, bitch ass nigga. Like, shut up. Like, stop. You and Richard Sherman are like the biggest haters I've ever seen in my life, dog. It's crazy. Y'all just come up with new hating shit. Y'all saying, oh, it's the running game. He got Derrick Henry. Bitch, they've been number 1 since Lamar been in Baltimore. They've been number 1 rushing. So what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, come on. Like, stop with these damn narratives, man. Like, the shit getting stupid. How you felt about your Bucks whooping the Aints? Who that think they gonna beat them Aints? Who that think gonna beat them? Man, we beat them niggas ass and we ain't even practice all week, really. We was away.
Y'all on top of the division?
Who was? I think the Falcons are because they beat us that game. They got lucky. We owe them an ass whooping. We gonna whoop their ass next too.
What are y'all?
Did they win yesterday?
What are y'all 4-2?
Yeah, they won. They beat the Panthers, dog. They ain't play nobody. What'd you say, T?
Y'all 4-2.
Yeah, we're 4-2.
Okay. Yeah.
We found us a running back, number 44.
Oh yeah, that nigga's a beast.
My boy said, man, my fofo make sure all y'all kids don't grow.
That's what
Man.
he got a fullback
Well,
number one too, an old school
Yeah, he got a
fullback.
fullback number. I love that's a throwback running back. That ain't the new running back, boy. He like, man, give me that rock. He like, we running. I don't care what we running. Give me the rock. Here you go, nigga. Touchdown. Like, damn.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
It's a better
HD
game than
Lamar
the
come
prime
back.
time
we
last
got
night.
to do something. That shit, nigga, Aiden Hutchinson shit. That
What you
was
said, LB?
I said it's a better prime time game than last night's.
Oh yeah, y'all game, dog. Yeah, Joe Burrow
What a
pulled the
snooze
shiesty
fest.
and ran it on y'all. Y'all had a chance to win. Y'all
They
just
did.
Daniel Jones, right? T got these niggas down to the red zone. Then he about to get sacked. He throw it up and just got a pick. Like, this dude is
Dog,
trash, dog. Like, what are we
this
doing?
mofo did a Kobe Bryant fadeaway. Like,
A
what are you
fadeaway.
doing, bro?
Listen, y'all
I didn't
should. That's why
understand
y'all
what he
should
was
have kept.
doing. I was like, what was that?
Man, y'all should have kept that nigga. Philly ain't even used it. Well, y'all didn't use Saquon right either. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't know how to use the feature back no more. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit. Listen, man, Saquon. Listen, if you tired of quarterbacks always taking the ball from you, organizations not knowing how to use you, bring your ass on down to the pirate ship, nigga. You know, we'll know how to use you.
But we
Listen,
knew.
Baltimore too. Be honest.
man, y'all
Why
got
would you?
Derrick
Why y'all
Henry.
We
got
y'all
got
got
Derrick
Derrick
Henry,
Henry.
Henry?
and then
Hey,
y'all
we can
got
have
then,
Talking
two.
then
about
y'all got Henry, then y'all got Justice Hill, then y'all got the dude from last year who was
Or
balling.
Ken Mitchell. No, I'm
man, if you
trying to
don't
be a
sit
super
down,
team. I'm trying to be a super team. Shit.
Right. You trying to be a super team. Y'all super team, damn near. You got Lamar and Derrick Henry, dog. That is a cheat code.
That's a cheat code
Like,
for
what are you
real.
talking
hey,
about?
hey, you can cheat though. You can cheat.
Yeah, like on Madden, dog, I know niggas is killing niggas with that
Oh,
shit.
you
You
know
know?
they are. You know they running RPO all night. Niggas like, oh shit, I gotta guard them. Over top, touchdown. Like, damn.
Like, ah, nigga.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams, that man ain't going nowhere, bro. He ain't going nowhere, bro.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
You better
Where he gonna
stay at home
go?
that Taco
That's
Bell,
crazy.
man.
But niggas
Stay
ain't
at
got a
home that
second
Taco.
round pick for Devontae. That's all they saying they want for
I
him.
talked to
Second
They
round pick.
said second round, right?
Yeah.
Outlaw last night, right? Apparently on the podcast, like Devontae was like, I guess Buffalo's also on the list too. I don't know. I guess. Like,
Man, if that nigga go to Baltimore and y'all niggas don't win this year, I'ma choke all y'all niggas.
so it's what Cowboys,
Yeah,
Saints,
he ain't
Ravens,
coming to
Buffalo
Baltimore.
now.
Yeah.
And I guess the Jets because he mentioned, but I don't know
ATL
because I
hoe
didn't
been
listen to the
looking.
podcast.
Man,
He said
ATL
the
hoe gonna
Jets.
do.
He said the
ATL
Jets
gonna.
in New
Well, this is
Orleans.
what Outlaw told me that he was mentioning the Jets, like, and I guess in conversation on the recent
Bro,
podcast that he
ain't
did.
nobody
Nah, he
tell
been
Outlaw,
saying
ain't
the
nobody
Jets.
going to his bum ass team, nigga. He always wants somebody to go to bum ass Jets. Ain't nobody going
Nah, but
there.
he said the Jets last week. It was the Jets and the Saints.
Listen,
He wanted to
Devontae
play
Yeah,
with
but
Adams,
that, but
David Carter.
everybody's
Devontae Adams,
mentioning about the Ravens
Better
too.
take his ass. He better
But
take
now
his ass either
Buffalo
to
apparently is
Baltimore.
like in the mix too. So I don't know because I didn't listen to the podcast, so I don't know like what he said.
Well, I mean, Buffalo. Shoot, if I'm them, I would go get him because Josh Allen ain't shit without a number one.
He ain't.
Man,
I would go. I
he
would
ain't
go
shooting
with
with a number one.
I'll go to Baltimore. I wish he could go to Baltimore, but our general manager cheap. So
Hey, Cottage 81, man, don't be harassing my girl Shandra, man. You dig? She good. She gonna go to your page, bro. People gonna go to your page, dog. It's okay.
yeah, it's crazy. Man, the
What,
Boston
you
Give me a
trying to
number. Give
the
me
tell?
a number.
Ravens.
He needs to
holla
go
holla
to the
holla holla
Packers
holla holla holla
or
holla.
Ravens
Actually,
or
I go to the
Chargers.
Packers.
Dallas.
No, don't go to the Chargers.
Who your
Nah,
Let me
college
holler
team,
at you.
AC?
nah.
Let me
Oh,
holler at you. Let me holler at you.
my college team is Florida State. Florida State is my college team, FSU.
Oh my god! And they gave me a freaking headache at 4:30 in the morning last night because I woke up
Who?
to some nonsense on Steno Stream, y'all, bro.
Oh, I saw it talking about
Oh my god!
the bullshit with Rick and DiVincenzo. I was gonna click the link, but I heard who was in there. I said,
that.
"Nah, I'm good."
I saw that. Listen, dog.
I
It
Listen.
was
listened to it. I
Phil.
said, "I'm good. I'm finna go to
When
bed,
I was
dog.
in
I ain't
there,
got
it
to. I
was
just did a
Phil.
10-hour stream.
I
I ain't
told
feel
you,
like doing that."
y'all should have traded that nigga
It was
DiVincenzo,
Phil,
dog.
Corey, and
Yeah,
Outlaw and
we're
Man of
losing
God.
right now. Yeah, we losing. We suck right now, but don't worry. We'll be back. But
Okay,
we'll be
like
better. We suck though.
when I was watching more news on the Uncover today, it's pretty much like what it's looking like. Rick Brunson is pretty much the reason why Dante's on Minnesota. So that's the assumption right now, but we'll see. Like,
And that's trash, bro.
cause it's like, but I'm sitting there like, what control he got, and I'm like, who's he talking to? Cause it's not, he wasn't talking to Tibbs, cause Casino kept
No,
telling me it's
but
like he's not
he
talking
said
to Tibbs.
Dante said he was
Cause I
talking to
watched it
Tibbs.
back. I
No, but
watched
he
it
was
back.
talking to
He
Tibbs
wasn't
and Rick
talking to. He was
Brunson.
talking to Tibbs at first, but
Right. And then Rick
then
Brunson stepped
changed
in.
because the audio didn't pick up on the like the audio didn't pick up Rick. That's why it made it seem like he was still talking to Tibbs. Like,
Oh, y'all
bro,
play Alabama November 9th, Chandra. I hope y'all beat Alabama. I hope LSU beat Alabama so I could talk shit. I
yeah.
hate Alabama. I
Yeah.
hate
Man,
Alabama with a passion.
and my Cal Bears got robbed.
Minnesota gonna
Got
smack y'all every time y'all play him and shit, dog.
Well, we smacked them yesterday. We're gonna do it again in January.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wait, which
It's
one?
preseason.
We smacked these niggas yesterday, so
Whose
we're gonna
team
do it
is
Oh,
again
you
in
better
mean
right
Minnesota?
now?
January. Ain't no
Knicks
different.
of
And you
Minnesota.
know,
Minnesota
Ant
gonna
Man
beat the
just
crap
mentioned
out of
about
y'all.
in the future he want to
Minnesota
go to
beat the
the
crap
Knicks
out
to
of
play
y'all
with
when we
Cat
play y'all
again.
again. We gonna beat the crap out of y'all.
Who team is better right now? Knicks of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
It's Knicks,
NBT.
fool. If you watched the game yesterday,
That don't
fuck
count.
you
That's
talking
I
about?
mean,
Niggas
preseason.
just be
That's
reactioning.
preseason. That's
And you know,
preseason.
it don't matter. These
HDii's
niggas
about to
play
go
like
for
it was a
50
seasonal
on them New
game.
York Knicks.
They played like it was
MBT
a
up here
seasonal game
talking.
yesterday.
What you think, T?
Like, know what you're talking about. Because I know you wasn't watching because you was watching the Cowboys. So stop.
He going
I,
for 50. He
I
going for
think I think
50.
I think I think the Knicks is still the better team. You know what I'm saying? But like
Mhm.
Minnesota got better with the trade and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the trade put the Knicks above Boston is where they wanted to
Did
be.
you see Julius'
So,
face yesterday? Jesus, that nigga is pissed. Like,
yeah, he's pissed. He should be
he didn't
pissed.
even play yesterday. He was supposed to, but he didn't play yesterday.
Yeah.
So when the whole post thing came up, like this is what happened when like you're in control of like whatever Dante said to Rick. I looked at the likes and Julius's wife was in the likes.
What happened on
Like,
Saturday, Chandra?
like
Go ahead, LB. My bad.
yeah, I was saying like Julius' wife was in the likes on that quote that Dante said to Rick.
Yeah, what about the this is what
About like
happened
you
when
know
you
when he was
control
at the foul line when he
or
said
something
like
like that.
this
He
what
said?
happened like when you were in
When you
control or whatever he said. I forgot the exact quote, whatever he said to Rick.
yeah.
And then when I looked at one of those posts, like you saw Julius Randle's wife in the likes.
Oh, I hope Tennessee. You said what, LB? His wife.
Yeah, Julius Randle's wife. Like she was like in the likes because you know like that thing that you know like the post that she did like last week, like talking
Yeah,
about like the kids like they had to tell the kids to move and tell their friends and
right,
all that stuff. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean
So
they
yeah,
salty
she's
about
not
being
happy about
traded
it
and shit.
either. It's like, dog,
Yeah,
listen.
they weren't happy about they weren't happy about getting traded. When nobody happy about getting traded.
But the
Right.
main nigga
Nobody's
who
happy leaving New
knew
York to
about it
go to
was Julius.
Minnesota.
The main mofo who knew now they did now Dante did get done dirty. That's like I'm keeping a stat. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But Julius knew.
Tell
Julius
them.
was the only mofo that knew about all this was happening.
Yeah, but
Like
he's
he
still
knew he was
pissed.
out.
Even if he knew, he's still pissed. Like he's still mad. Like you'll still be mad if you didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave.
And then what did Ant Man? I saw some shit that Ant Man said today too, or last night or today.
Man, what is this nigga saying now,
He
man?
said in the future of his career, he want to play on the Knicks to play with Cat again because him and
Oh
Cat is
my
close.
gosh, dog.
He
Like,
didn't say
see this?
that. He didn't
See,
say
yes,
Yeah,
he
he said.
did. He
Yeah, he
did
said
say
that.
that shit. See, this is
Yeah,
what I'm telling you, T. All these weak ass niggas, dog. I told you, bro. I told you. These niggas is weak, dog. And you be trying to tell me, man, they about to be competitive. Man, these dudes here, man. And
But
don't
this
get
is
away.
my thing, though, right?
want to keep my
This
hopes
is
up
my
for
thing,
the
though, right? Like,
What'd you
I
say?
personally didn't know until today that him and Cat is close, like how like the Nova nniggas are. I didn't know that, so it's like, I guess I was like, all
Oh
right, I
my
guess I
God.
hear you.
Well,
Like,
Shandra, I hope
I guess
Tennessee
so.
beat Alabama.
Like,
But
you know what I'm saying? I don't know, dog. Whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I just looked at it like, okay. I just shrugged my
if
shoulders. Like,
a
okay.
player is a
It's
fifth
like,
year player and not starting or getting playing time, what does that mean, HD? That mean that player trash or they can't grasp the playbook. Or they're not good enough, or they don't fit they don't fit the team or something, or it may be disciplinary issues. Because if you're a fifth year player not playing or starting, damn, you better go get be a lawyer or something or an agent.
they
Dog,
kind
he
of true.
does. Ant-Man always says some dumbass shit. It be pissing me off.
Oh,
Always. He be saying some of the dumbest shit. It's like, Ant-Man, shut up. Like, dog, just shut up, dog. It's like he just continuously say something. And it started when he said, man, you know, I'm finna lock Kyrie up. You know what I'm saying? Started from there. And Kyrie burnt his ass.
I
Like,
forgot he
dog,
said that
like,
about
shut up.
Kyrie.
Just shut up, man. Just
He
be
was
quiet.
yapping on the court, but everybody was yapping on the court.
But that's fine if you're yapping on the
everybody was
court,
yapping on the
dog. That
court
I don't have
yesterday. That
no
shit was
issue. No, but
insane
I don't have
yesterday.
no issue. I don't have no issue with him yapping on the court. My thing is, dog, just don't say nothing to get these niggas up for the game. Nigga, Kyrie is not that type of nigga you just piss off.
That nigga started clapping in Brunson's face like, cause he was like trying to distract him on the defense or whatever. I was like, that's not gonna work. That only worked like I think once last night.
Getting minimal playing time. Well, if they getting minimal playing time, that means that they're not that good. What if it's a new defensive coordinator? Yeah, that could be it too. But if you're a fifth year person and you're not starting or getting playing time like that, then yeah, you're not that good and probably need to look for another profession.
you talking about in college?
Yeah.
Okay, question. How do you
Yeah.
feel about like Cam Ward? How do you feel about Cam Ward?
For Miami,
No, for the Giants.
Cam Ward on the Giants. Which one is
Yeah.
that?
Cam Ward from college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cam
Yeah,
Ward for the
yeah, yeah. Like if he
Hurricanes.
go to the Giants, I've been seeing stuff because they trying to
Um,
take for a QB now.
I mean, I don't know. Like Cam is good. His issues against the blitz. If you go against a team like the Minnesota Vikings, he's not gonna have a good game. But he's good though. He's decent. But I still need to see more from him. I still think Shador would be y'all best option if y'all get the
Yeah,
number
the
one pick.
writer
I would get
just to let you know
Shador.
after last
Shador
night,
is the best thrower of the football right now in the game.
after last night's game, the writing is on the wall. I think they had enough of Daniel Jones today. It's been like you're starting to see like rumblings now.
Y'all been had
Cause
rumblings about Daniel
him and
Jones.
what's our kicker's name? George I
No,
forgot his
Cam
shit.
not going top five, AB. I agree. He probably
What's
gonna go
his name?
top 15 or 20.
We was ready to kill our kicker and Daniel Jones last night.
Yeah, they messed y'all up.
Daniel Jones and our kicker ruined us last night. Everybody else played great. It's just them two niggas. Like, and I think we're gonna trace. I think we're gonna trace Slayton too.
Y'all gonna get rid of Slayton?
It just depends on like how they're gonna move about with the receiver, with the like with more offense and all that with the receivers. Like, do they gonna switch up for number two? They need a better number two for They need a better number two receiver.
Y'all think Slayton ain't that?
Nah, Slayton ain't that. Some people
Y'all
like
beat.
Slayton. It's the same shit like with RJ Barrett on the niggas. Like some of these niggas will not let go. I'll be like, dog, listen, Slayton gotta go, bro. Slayton gotta go, bro. Like y'all gonna kick and scream about no. We need another better secondary, bro.
And y'all
Right.
need a better coach. GM.
Who y'all think going number one in the draft? It's too early. It's way too early.
Shador,
Um,
if he come
Shador
out.
or Travis or Shador.
Yeah, I think
Travis,
Prime pretty much made it clear they're gonna be a pair. So
yeah,
nobody better not touch. Like if one makes it in the first round, they're not touching the other one,
right.
or he'll just pull him out the drive.
John Morant Nike commercial. No, I didn't see it. Was it good?
Yeah, I saw his new sneakers. I saw the new ones.
They look fresh.
Yeah, it ain't him. I just don't like Nike athletic sneakers. Like
Right,
from none of
right,
the
right,
new athletes, none of them.
right.
All of
Jones
them are
been terrible
plain
since
Jane.
Duke. Yeah, Jones, yeah, been terrible since Duke. I agree. Travis hasn't stayed healthy. Well, if Travis play one side of the ball, he can stay healthy. You got to understand. Travis is their whole like he's their whole like team. Outside of Shador is Travis. Look at Josh Allen out here. Yeah, he play like both sides of the ball. And his thing is he could stay healthy if he plays one side, but he gonna try to play both sides. T.
How
Higgins will
long
be
do
a
you think
great.
it's gonna take them to find like an actual coach?
Who?
The Jets, because they got their DC as their head coach right now.
Um, they'll probably find a coach at the end of the season. They're gonna ride with him for the season because you
Yeah,
really ain't gonna find a coach during the season. You got to wait till after the season. So they finna ride with this coach till the end of the year.
Listen, man.
so Aaron
Like it's
Rodgers
a
gonna
tough
have
thing.
like 3 months to figure it out, like 4 months to
Aaron
figure it out.
Rodgers is done, bro. It's
Yeah, like
like, come on.
yeah,
I
y'all,
mean,
y'all
they
they
paid him,
have
so you're
to.
gonna have to deal with him. They
He
paid him,
fired the
so
coach. Is he gonna play it? He gonna wasn't? Didn't he only sign like a 2-year contract? And last year he was hurt. So you know what I'm saying? Is he even? They fired. He made them niggas fire the coach. Is he even gonna be here next year?
fuck
Oh,
it.
Heisman. Oh, I got Travis Hunter winning the Heisman.
I thought it
Chandra.
was three. I thought it was
What's up,
3 years.
Jay Capone?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
3 years, but
3 years.
it might
Yeah,
be
3
two.
years. I thought it was 2.
It might be two.
What might be two?
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers' contract.
Shit.
It's either 3 or 2, but it might be
He got
two.
2 more years.
He got 2 more. So this year and next year.
Yeah, he got 2 more years.
He signed a 4 year. I didn't know he signed a 4 year.
Oh, wow.
Well, Travis does stay relatively healthy, Chandra. Like, you're gonna get hurt during the season. It's football.
But do
You
you
about
think
to
People
have
don't
he
a
stay
get
healthy the
bigger?
whole season.
you about to have a 43-year-old QB.
That running back from Boise State is the truth. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he from
He
Florida.
nice.
And you know he
Not
gonna
you,
play all
HD
that
the chat.
playoff.
Oh, okay. I got you, Chandra. I got you. Is Aaron Rodgers a Hall of Famer? Yes,
Yeah,
first ballot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I ain't gonna sit there cap
He's
on
won
that. I
four.
ain't gonna
He's
like
yeah.
it
won
for
what?
that.
Three, four. What he won? 3, 4 MVPs and a
Four
and a
Yeah,
Super
four. He
MVPs.
Bowl.
won
Four.
four.
Yeah,
Yeah,
four.
4 and a Super Bowl. Yeah, he's a first ballot Hall of
Yeah.
Famer.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta have to like it though.
You don't like it, but
I
Aaron
mean,
Rodgers
look,
Hall of
listen.
Fame.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's overrated, but he's a Hall of Famer, dog. You can't you
Can't
can't
deny
take
it.
that away. It's the same as Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, I didn't like Peyton, but he's a Hall of Famer, dog. You can't
He's,
Yeah.
take
he's
that
a
from
beast.
him.
Eli
He's a
Manning,
beast.
I don't
He's
know.
a beast in the regular season. He gets
Listen,
it done. In the
leave my
playoffs,
QB alone.
Right.
he
Right.
We did the unthinkable. We saved y'all from that Patriots misery y'all was about to be in.
Yeah. Y'all did. Y'all did.
He finished like Drew Brees.
I can't deny that.
Well, Drew Brees
But
was
I did
always better than Aaron Rodgers. The problem is the NFL just hated the Saints. That's all that was.
Yeah.
Gave him that
Shit,
chip
boy,
for
But I
for
did
us,
want to
Tom
see
Brady would
Randy
have
Moss get
9
a Super
Super
Bowl ring.
Bowls.
But
they gave him that Super Bowl for Katrina. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep. 3 MVPs. Okay, he won 3 MVPs. Yeah. So yeah, Hall of
Lamar could
Famer.
tie with
But
him.
listen, man, one of the greatest regular season quarterbacks ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Lamar might tie with
That's
him.
true.
If he get this one, he could tie with him.
I'm talking about knowing when to retire. When to retire, I mean, they don't
Rodgers.
know when to retire. It's just they just wake up one day and be like, F it.
Dog, they
Like,
ain't got nothing else to do. They want to play football. These motherfuckers
right.
crazy.
Like Brady was just competitive. He just wanted to play. Like
You
he
don't
didn't
want to.
care. He didn't want to go home. He got a divorce and said, F it, I'm still playing football.
I have nothing to go home to.
Mm-hmm. He said free Devontae Adams. T Hub, I thought you still was drunk from y'all Chicago win in London or Germany or wherever that
Oh
shit
my
was at.
god! Did you? Oh my god! Cino is just riding the glaze like last night. I was like, bro,
They didn't give us
relax. You
anything. We won
played the
that Super
Jaguars,
Bowl.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
y'all
they
won
gotta
that
go to the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Listen,
Y'all had Bounty Gate on everybody.
Because he was saying, like, now the only thing that he said that was right this morning, the only thing that he said that was right was that whoever's going to the Super Bowl, it will be the NFC North. Someone from the NFC, there's going to be an NFC North team.
it's
But how
gonna
does
be
he
I'll
know
give
that?
you that. Like,
How does he
listen
know that though?
but I'll
because
give him that
he
because I have the
going off of
Vikings.
listen. He
It's not
already
his
said
team; it's the Vikings that I
he
chose.
already said that Chicago was going to the Super Bowl. Now, you
Right,
I had
right, right.
know
Detroit at
what I'm
first, but
saying?
I'm not
Like,
sure about Detroit right now. But I have the
oh,
Vikings though. The
Who would
Vikings is
you
my
take?
pick.
Big
he better
Ben,
than the Vikings,
Aaron
nigga. The
No,
Rodgers,
y'all
Vikings don't
not. I don't think
Peyton
y'all better than
Manning,
Vikings
Drew
like that.
Brees, Phillip
like
Rivers, and
dog.
Matt Ryan.
Y'all better than the Vikings, but it
He
ain't
Who would
like
I
better
y'all
than
take?
can't. But
Who would
y'all
I
these
take
definitely
niggas.
out
can't
of?
These
like
niggas,
lose against them.
they all
Oh,
they
you
got is
asking?
a defense and
Oh,
shit.
you
You
asking
know
me?
what I'm saying?
Oh, you asking me? AVC? Who would I take out of them guys? I would take Phillip Rivers over all of those guys you named because all I got to do is get him a running game and get him a real defense and a top, and I can get him any receiver he want. I was a Phillip.
I'm taking
That's
Drew
my
Brees.
favorite. That's my
Drew
favorite right
Brees,
now. The Vikings is
Drew
like
Brees
my
is like the
favorite to
most
go.
accurate out of all of them niggas.
You
For
think so?
the
Yeah.
NFC,
Man,
I thought Phillip was.
that nigga had like Michael Thomas. Like dog, if you look at Drew Brees's receivers and his New Orleans dog, like I mean, I don't know, dog. Like they were
I
he
mean,
had
Drew has some good receivers, man. I'm not saying they were top notch, but he had some good receivers. Phillip just had Gates after Tomlinson left
Drew Brees had Dez Bryant, right?
because that other receiver was trash. Vincent Jackson, when he came to Tampa, he was garbage.
Vincent Jackson was all right when he wasn't okay. He was okay. Would you rather have Vincent Jackson or Michael Thomas?
Michael Thomas all day. Michael Thomas way better than Vincent Jackson. They run better routes, got
Man,
better hands too.
I think
Drew Brees had
he
Dez
got
Bryant right.
amazing
Did he
niggas,
retire
bro.
before then?
I mean, yeah, Drew Brees made his guys better, but Phillip made his guys better too.
Oh yeah, Phillip Rivers the
He just
beast.
played on a sorry ass organization.
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers ain't never win, dog. Them niggas ain't never they that shit that come on NFL Network, snake bidding franchises. They one of them.
They the Clippers of the NFL.
Yeah, they are. Facts. That's who the Clippers need to change their name to, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers like one of the 5 teams that never made a Super Bowl because I think there's only
I
5
mean,
teams
it's
that
the
never made it.
facts. It's the facts.
I think there's only 5 teams in the
Who
league
would I
that never
rather
made a Super
have?
Bowl.
I'll take Drew Brees over Peyton Manning. Drew Brees is better than Peyton, dog. What are you talking about?
So? You think so?
Yeah, it's way better.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Nigga, Peyton Manning had Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and probably one of the best backs we've ever seen in history, Adrian James.
Yeah,
It's like, stop. Drew Brees had Reggie Bush and everyone else.
Now, Pierre Thomas was a monster. And
He had Darren Sproles
Pierre Thomas, okay, but Darren Sproles really that nigga's a third down back. Like, stop. Listen, Pierre Thomas, yes, I would agree. Pierre Thomas is good. Deuce McAllister is good, but Adrian James was better than all them niggas.
Oh yeah,
better than all them niggas.
For sure.
So I don't even want to. We're not talking.
Who was the other nigga he had? That wasn't the only running back he had.
Joseph Adai from LSU.
Thank you.
Adai was a beast too.
Yeah, Adai was a beast.
And he had Dominique Rhodes.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? Then he had Bob Sanders, Raheem Morris, not Raheem Morris, Raheem Mathis, excuse me. And then he had the other nigga, Dwight Freeney. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Dallas Clark,
Brandon Stokely.
Dallas Clark.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison.
Oh, Shandra, beautiful Shandra, baby. We is not talking about your hometown, baby. I would not disrespect your hometown. They were asking me a question, would I take Drew Brees or Peyton Manning? I said I would take Drew Brees. Yeah, put Drew at the Colts. What? Colts would have won 5 Super Bowls, dog. What? With Drew Brees? Nigga, what?
For sure.
Yeah.
Boy, you out your mind, dog.
I feel like he made them niggas down in New Orleans, dog, because that nigga accuracy is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He made them. They were good, but he made that team go. Like Marcus Colston was a beast, but he made them like even better. Like he was balling at Hofstra in college. But when he got to the Saints, Breeze was just picking them apart. He had Jeremy Shockey, which I think was an older Jeremy Shockey. That nigga was about done. So it's like, come on. Like, and then he had...
What was the other tight end nigga he had? And then as soon as he left, he fell off and shit. What was my man's name?
I think Martellus. Wasn't it Martellus Bennett?
No, the big white boy, dog. He was like 6'7". What was his name? I can't even think. I can't think. But as soon as he left, he fell off, nigga. I think he went to the Seahawks, nigga, and just fell off. They was expecting them niggas to be
Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham.
Thank you. Jimmy Graham.
Nigga was so soft. That nigga was pie. That nigga was pineapple. That nigga was straight apple pie, nigga. He was such a hoe. I swear, dog.
He made that nigga. As soon as he went to Seattle, dog, that nigga fell off and shit, dog. You know
I remember Gary Brackett. Gary Brackett was nice too. That's what I'm saying. Peyton Manning had all these raw ass teams, nigga. But he wasn't better than Drew.
You talking about Stevens?
Who?
Stevens. That came from New Orleans to that went to Seattle.
Oh, Stevens.
Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham. Yeah, that's who it was.
Jimmy Graham
not white. Jimmy Graham light skin. Jimmy Graham light skin.
Yeah.
White, black.
He said, "Listen." Every time that nigga say "listen," like he finna drop the biggest bombshell in the world. Hey, listen.
So they've been on 20 for an eternity.
Oh man, dog, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, dog. But yeah, I would take Drew Brees over Peyton. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how I do every day.
I thought T. Martin was better than him in college. So
Peyton,
I
Peyton,
He
Peyton was
Bryant was
okay. He
small.
was okay at Tennessee. He wasn't that. He wasn't all that.
Man, he
He
had
had
all them
weapons
athletes
around him.
around him and shit. Man, that nigga
right.
would throw like swing passes, dog,
Who
and
would
like
I
the running back
take?
would do all the
Steve
work.
McNair,
Because you got to think
Mike Vick,
He had
Cam or
Peerless
Donovan
Price.
McNabb.
He had an
Right.
offensive line. He had Al Wilson
I would
over there
take
at
Nah.
D
This
line.
nigga, this nigga
Steve
said Peerless
McNair,
Price. I ain't
Steve
thought about
McNair,
Peerless
Mike
Price in
Vick,
forever.
Cam Newton, and Donovan
Yeah, Peerless
McNabb.
Price was nice,
Who
bro.
would I
Yeah, he
take?
was.
Man, I would take out of them folk, McNair, Vic. I'll take Air McNair.
I'm taking Cam, dog.
I gotta take Steve, man, because I from Alcorn State
I
days,
gotta go
man.
Air McNair, man. Air
Yeah,
McNair
man.
was a monster.
But
He
like
just didn't
nigga,
have that, but Cam was raw too. It's hard because I
Cam was
Yeah,
love
like
both of them.
Cam
I
was
would
like
you
take
can't
Steve
either
go
one.
McNair on
wrong with those four right
Cam was
there
like
though.
Steve McNair on steroids,
My
nigga.
bad,
You know
Yeah,
Cat. My
yeah,
bad.
he was. So I go
Steve,
Cam too. He was Steven there because Cam was on another level, and this nigga could throw too. It was like, what's going on?
My
yeah.
bad. It's Michael Vick.
Listen, I
It
love
will always
McNair.
be
I
Michael
love
Vick.
all these niggas, but
I
McNair.
love
Yeah,
all of
you
them.
can't go wrong with that. You
I would
can't go
take
wrong with that
Cam,
pick.
then McNair, then Donovan and shit. Then
I'm
Mike.
taking
You know,
Michael Vick. Oh, you taking Michael Vick? Bet.
Me too. Michael Vick. My
Cam,
bias is
I'm
strong with
biased. That's
Michael
my
Vick.
favorite QB. Yeah,
but
man, I gotta
man,
go Cam, dog. Like, cause I love
Cam was
McNair, but Cam took what McNair did to another level, dog. It was
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
damn,
Like he was a complete quarterback, dog. Like
complete.
I like Vic, but see, like he didn't learn how to quarterback till he was in Philadelphia and shit.
Yeah,
You know
Right,
what I'm
yeah,
right,
saying? Like, dog,
right.
like nigga, that nigga Cam been a quarterback since day one and shit.
Day
yeah.
one.
Because
Picking
remember,
nigga. You remember
because you got to think
he
about
picked
it, fellas.
Alabama apart? Remember the
Yeah,
second
Remember,
half when
everything.
Alabama said we gonna take away your running and that nigga just picked their ass apart with his arm?
because
Yeah,
remember, because you got to remember. Remember, he was at Florida. Then he went to Blinn. He won a national championship at Blinn. Then he went to Auburn. And he won a national championship at Auburn. So yeah, Cam is nice, man.
Man,
that
Cam, my
nigga
God,
said
dog. Look, I love
everything.
McNair. Man, listen, man, I love all four of them. All four of them did their thing.
Yeah, you
But I
can't go
like,
wrong.
Yeah,
but
I'm
Cam was
going.
just
I'm going
Hmm.
Cam, McNair, Donovan,
Okay,
and then
and
Vic.
big. I
and
would go
then
that
Vic.
way.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's what I would pick that. I would pick that for. Were those four brothers QBs better than white bread QBs I mentioned earlier? Yes.
Yes,
I would take all four of them over Peyton.
and
now
you have to
Drew
fact, and
now
then
Drew Brees, I don't know. Brees is a
yeah.
monster, dog.
And then you have to factor. Then you have to
I don't
factor
know.
in. You have to factor in, fellas. What if Cam had some weapons? What if Vic had weapons?
Yeah, McNabb had that weapon 1 year and they broke records. They broke NFL
Yeah,
records. And then you
exactly,
saw McNair didn't have his best receiver was Derek Mason and
exactly.
Frank Watcher.
And Frank Watcher, bro.
I know
The
Tyrone
Music
salute to
City
everybody in the chat.
Miracle.
What's happening, HD?
What's up,
Hey,
Timo?
the just imagine because Steve McNair was one of my favorite quarterbacks. So just imagine for a second if Steve McNair had Haywood Jeffries, Ernest Givens, Curtis
Oh, we Super
Duncan,
Bowl.
Drew Hill. Oh my
Timo,
God. Can you imagine what
We
would have
Super
happened
Bowl,
then?
baby. We Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
It don't matter who you got in the running back because you got three number one receivers, at least
Yeah,
three
yeah.
number one receivers. It don't even matter.
That's that
Um,
run and shoot. That's that run
I
and
didn't
shoot
like Big
offense.
Ben. I didn't like Big Ben ABC. I'm more of a Phillip River guy. I didn't like Big Ben.
Timo, man. You put Steve McNair with
Matt
them
Ryan
boys,
was good
dog.
though.
Man, come
Matt
on,
Ryan
bro.
was good. Matt Ryan's problem was he had bad coaching.
Yeah,
That was his issue. But
he
Matt
couldn't.
Ryan could slang that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
He was
He
fact.
can
talking that
slang,
boy.
but he wasn't consistent though, because at times
That nigga was choke artist and shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man,
Yeah,
saying?
he'll blow the big one, dog. Because he was
yeah,
doing that at B. Remember, he was doing that at Boston College too.
yeah. But he also was digging them niggas out of graveyards.
Yeah,
He also dug them out of some graveyards.
yeah, Yeah, man. So
But
yeah.
Big Ben had a whip around him. He always had a whip around him. So he was just the best buy manager. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then
I gotta
you
agree
gotta
with that. And that's my squad. I gotta agree with
and
that
you gotta think
100%.
about it, dog. Dog. Pittsburgh had that Pittsburgh defense was top 5 damn near every year, bro.
Nigga, every year they went from Joey Porter to James Harrison. Nigga, come
Exactly,
on.
bro.
What we
Who
talking
beating
about?
that, dog? Who's
But don't
stopping
forget,
that, dog?
but don't forget that. But for several years straight, we stayed with 1,000-yard rusher.
Yep.
Whether it
Thank
was
you.
Willie Parker,
Billy
whether it
Hall,
Thank
was
you.
Barry
Ball,
Foster back in the days, whether it
Thank you.
was Rashad Mendenhall,
Thank
Right.
it
you.
don't matter
Ball.
who we had. We
The
stayed with a
list, the
thousand
list is
yard
the list
rushers.
goes on, Timo. The list goes on, bro.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta tell me. I know.
You know.
Like Ben was good now because he was hard to bring down in the pocket and shit. That was like his
Right,
little
right,
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Right. This
Yeah, that
fat
was the
dude,
first eight.
he was a fat dude that had good feet in the pocket,
Yeah,
man.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that was the first eight.
He
That was the
he was
first
out
eight
there
to 9
dancing and
years.
shit. I'm like, look at this fat boy dancing, just
Yeah, he got a dancing out there and shit.
Yeah, man. Cause you
God
gotta,
damn,
just
man.
man.
throwing them.
He was
It
even
was
more
making those
ruthless in
clutch ass
Miami, though.
passes.
Yeah,
And when
I
he was
remember
in
him,
Miami, Ohio,
Miami
he
of
was
Ohio,
even more
bro. Yeah,
dangerous.
he was putting up numbers. He was putting up numbers. He was putting up some
Man,
Oh,
he
good
was
numbers.
MAC quarterback of the year, I think, twice. I know he was
Hmm.
once.
I was talking about Ben.
Yeah, when he
Yeah,
was at Miami of Ohio, that was I think that's the MAC conference, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, that's
Oh,
MAC,
be a
mostly
hater.
Ohio
Hmm.
schools.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
was a hater and bad leader. That's why the Steelers didn't win more because of him. He was a hater. He
You,
didn't know. He
you
was
had a
always
squad
talking
all
shit
over
about
again.
everybody.
You had a
He was,
squad all over again.
yeah, you had how you get Antonio Brown and Le'Veon ready to whoop your ass? Like, come on.
Man, come on, bro.
Like, come
Yeah,
on,
you
dog.
got to be doing
And
something
then
wrong with
all
that.
he had to do was actually sit down with them guys, man. Couldn't even do that. Fat
Have a
piece of shit.
conversation.
He a piece of shit. He always was a piece of shit. Then he gonna try to talk shit about Lamar, and a nigga brought numbers to him like, dude, Lamar threw from the pocket better than you, nigga. What are you talking about?
Nigga,
Exactly.
they was about to carry your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, cause y'all arm was
Listen,
garbage by that time and shit. That nigga arm was trash.
man, nigga, you better be lucky they got you the right lawyers and judges, nigga. You need to shut your ass up.
They
I
let
would
you
keep
have
my mouth shut from all the shit Pittsburgh saved you from. Nigga,
Exactly.
Hey,
Mike Tomlin know about your graveyard, nigga. I ain't talking about
hey,
skeletons in the closet,
hey,
your graveyard.
and not just once HD, like 3 times.
Three
Man,
times.
by 4 times, really.
hey,
Yeah,
but
yeah, by four.
on some realness, if you look at Ben's last 4 years, it will really excluding his last year. His numbers weren't that bad. You know why we never got any type of translation out of that? Because when it came down to it the most, he throws stupid picks. He throw them
Thank you.
stupid ass picks. Bro,
Thank
when
you.
he
And
tried to
that's what
hang
that nigga
AB, this where the discord blew up between him and AB, is where he tried to throw on a 2 yard line, he tried to throw AB a slant pass that number one was behind him and was in triple coverage. You could have got that man killed again, and but
Oh, man.
he didn't catch it. It got intercepted, and then Ben gonna try to say during the after game press conference, oh, you know what I'm saying? I guess he just didn't read the route right. I guess he didn't do this and do that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I remember
dude,
that.
I
why is you
remember
I'll
throwing
that.
try
in
to
a
throw him
triple?
under the
First
bus.
of all, why is
Wasn't
you
that in the
throwing in a
playoffs too
triple
or something
coverage?
like that? Wasn't that in
Why
the
is you?
playoffs too?
I don't know if it was in the playoffs. It was either late season or a wild card second round game.
It was in the middle. I remember that. It was in the middle of the season. Y'all was playing Denver. And he threw an interception to the defensive lineman. I remember that.
I remember
He tried to
I
throw a
remember the
slant
whole
to
fallout
AB,
too.
but on the real though, AB was a. I will say this: for what we got in the end, I wasn't with it at first, but what we got in the end for
What's up,
AB, I ain't
MJ
really
Lover
mad
Lover?
about
What
it.
up, though?
I ain't mad about it, but
Hmm.
we should have. This is my whole discord about what things really started going wrong with us. is the fact
I'm
that
gonna,
they should
I'm
have
gonna
they
basically
should have
saying
went
that.
ahead and gave Le'Veon Bell that bag first. He was your
Thank
number
you.
2 receiver. He was a
Thank
top
you.
Shoulda.
5 and number 1 all-purpose running back at that time.
And he,
He's better than CMC, bro, in his prime.
Oh,
I don't
hell
care what
yeah.
Hell
nobody
yeah,
Hell
say.
yeah.
way better
He's
than
better than
him.
He's
CMC.
No,
Hell
he was
yeah.
but
probably the
the
best back
problem,
at that time.
Yeah, he was
He
the
was the
yeah,
best
best
back.
but
back at
He
that
but
was
time.
still,
he was the
what you
best
gotta
back.
look at
He was the
how
best
we
But
back.
did it,
still,
though. Like
y'all,
he
what
had
made
like
Le'Veon,
And at that
he
point where he was shining hard, it was only him and Alvin Kamara.
Yeah,
Man,
he
look,
was
Le'Veon
he
Bell was
had
better
that
than all them niggas, dog. He
I
was
was
he
exactly.
Le'Veon
had
Bell.
that
I was
remember he
Le'Veon Bell.
had that
I was
Man,
chemistry with the
they
offensive
came
line that
from
was
his
crazy.
It
tree,
was
dog.
Le'Veon Bell.
Them his sons. Them
Yeah,
his
right?
sons.
that nigga Le'Veon Bell used to literally run up to his lineman and put his hand on his back and then
Bruh.
make the hole for him and shit.
Yep,
Like that
Yep.
shit
Man,
used to be
Bruh.
I
crazy.
used to
And
love how he run, dog.
That shit used to be
He be like
crazy.
he be on
He the
skates, dog.
smartest running of he
when
like
they
one of the smartest running backs
Hey,
of
He
if
be
all
on
time. Like so many
skates,
people try
bro.
to
right.
jock his style.
hold on, go ahead, Trey. What you saying, Trey?
And what people was don't know is, well, Timo probably remember this when he was holding out and everybody was like, "Oh, he's getting ready to come back and everything." Then you see a damn interview with one of the
yeah,
damn
talking shit
offensive
about you.
linemen talking about some, "Oh, we made Le'Veon Bell's career," and then after that, Le'Veon Bell said, "Man, f y'all, I'm out."
That's because they gave AB that bag first. And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
AB went to the organization gonna snap out on them that they ain't paying Le'Veon. If you really felt that way, in my opinion, and this is just me, y'all can say what y'all want to say. This is just my thoughts. But if that was me, I'm gonna be like, he the number 2 receiver, he the best running back in the NFL right now. Okay, I'll be willing to take a slighter cut. Don't even give me all the bag. I'll take a slighter cut to know that we got a better inside track of getting to the Super Bowl with me and him on the team, rather than to try to split either one of us up or make them choose one or the other. That's
But
just
Yeah.
my
no,
opinion,
but
though.
no,
But,
no,
but,
no. What y'all should have done was pay both of them and let Big Ben go and bring in another quarterback. That's what
Well,
I would have done.
well,
But
they
but
should
that's
have
but
what
at,
I was
forced Big
saying.
Ben
Like
to
but
take
but
that
Ben
but
pay
was
at the
cut. You right,
Ben
HD.
was out
They should
here
have
telling
forced
us
Big
like,
Ben to take that pay cut,
right,
and he ain't want to
hey,
take it at that
but the
point.
problem is, hold on, T. I'm gonna let you go. Let me get this off. The problem is at the time, you remember, they were starting to devalue the running back. So that's why they weren't trying to pay Le'Veon all that money right away, because they didn't want to. They didn't want to pay the running back. But if it was me,
Exactly.
I
He
would have
was the
paid
reason why.
Le'Veon. I would have paid Brown, and I'd have got rid of Big Ben and either drafted a quarterback or go got one for free agency, dog. Because Big Ben
And
was
I've been
done.
hosting the
He was
Lombardi
done,
Trophy
bro.
up at the end of
remember,
the end of the year.
Le'Veon
His
wasn't he
last three,
going?
Ben's last 2 to 3 years, bruh, the receivers and the running backs made him look good because he was straight
Yeah,
He
trash,
was
straight
fast.
Yeah, he
dog
was
cheap.
Yeah,
terrible.
He was
but
garbage.
Yeah, he
it
was
was like,
terrible.
dog, wasn't it Le'Veon? Wasn't he gonna come back until Le'Veon had came out and nigga backed up AB on what he had said because Ben had
right,
came and told the nigga AB and shit. You know what
Right,
I'm
right.
and you're right. But
saying?
Man, he
That's
came.
what I remember and
that's
shit.
another
And
thing.
what
But why
you
you
did and what people don't
Hold on,
talk
Trey.
about.
Hold on, Trey. Hold on. But yeah, those were part of it. What both of y'all are saying, but the issue is they should not have paid Antonio that money. They should have gave it to Le'Veon
right,
first. I agree with T-Mo.
exactly.
Then I would have, because Antonio Brown, he did that live in the locker room when they were about to go play the Patriots. That
Yeah.
And that
that
was some
I
hoe
I
ass.
I I wouldn't have paid your
Ooh.
ass no money after that.
Let me go on mute real quick.
I told people I would get rid of AB and that nigga Ben and keep Le'Veon. I'm putting my money in Le'Veon because I could find me a receiver. Listen, I've always said this about the NFL. The things I value the most is linemen, which are the offensive line, D line,
D
because you need
line.
both of them to suffice. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'm going QB
Exactly.
and running back.
And
QB
running
and
back.
running back. Then I'm going middle linebacker and a pass rusher. That's what I'm going to get at all the time because I need somebody in the middle to stop the run. I need a
Mm-hmm.
pass rusher to create
Yep.
pressure. On
Mm-hmm.
offense, I
And
need
you
the
know
running
who?
back to get me my
You need
yards
them
when the
hogs
passing
up
game
front.
ain't flowing. And the
Yeah.
running back can also help me in the passing game by coming out the backfield. I
Thank
am
you.
not paying AB or any receiver over Le'Veon Bell. He could do both. That's what you keep. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Right. And you know who
Marshall,
Yeah.
set the two things I want to touch base with. I want to touch. Let me just land this real quick, and then y'all can go ahead, and I'll go on mute for a good while. But two points to what you just said, HD. One, we've seen that example, we've seen that exhibit been put out in the Super Bowl in 2000 with the Ravens. Trent Dilfer, the
Thank you.
quarterback. They didn't
Thank you.
have really no great. Did they have at that time? Did they have Keenan McCardle at that time?
No.
I think
no.
they did.
No, they didn't.
Because they didn't
No,
have
no, not
Derek
at that
Mason.
time. No,
They
no, they
didn't
No,
didn't.
not
have
They
that
Derek
had,
time.
Mason at that point. I know
yeah,
that.
they
Yeah.
had Mason, I think. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I had Mason. Yeah.
because
Okay,
he
all
went.
right,
Yeah,
Okay, what
because he
happened?
left the
He got
Titans and went over there.
Uh
right. And now remember, Trent Dilfer was the
huh.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Terrible.
Derek Mason at that point, because he spent his prime years in
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he spent his prime years there. So with that being said, right there, who is their next best person on
Y'all had
offense?
Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was on that
Don't
Ravens
say
team.
y'all,
That was
dude. I'm
their
not a
receiver.
Baltimore dude.
No, my bad,
Well,
not you. But no, I'm
not
just
you,
saying in
Timo, but
general. I'm
they
saying
had
in general.
Shannon
My
on there.
bad.
yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah, they
saying in
had
general.
Shannon
They
on
had
there.
Shannon
and
Sharp and they
they
had
had
Jamal
Jamal
Lewis.
Adams. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis. Yeah,
Exactly.
dog.
Jamal
Jamal
Lewis
Lewis
was
was
the
the
point
Hey,
I was
safety.
trying to
Jay
land
Lou
on
was
that.
that dude though. Jay Lou was that dude since Tennessee.
Yeah, dog.
And the other point that I wanted to make real quick was that the reason why the Giants only won 3 games over the past 4 to 5 years was because of Saquon Barkley.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
That's
know
the
that.
only reason
We
why.
know that.
If say because that's why I feel like I value the running back because I'm like if you can't set the run unless you
The run
Warren Moon in
opens
the
up
run
the
and shoot
pass.
days,
Bruh,
you ain't got nothing coming.
bruh,
Yeah,
the
And
Run
the
running,
game
open
is
up
too
the
listen,
fast in
pass,
advance for that.
dog.
bruh, the running,
unless
dude,
you Dan
dog, you can,
Marino.
go ahead,
No,
T.
because Dan
No,
Marino didn't even have it.
but that's what I'm
Warren
This
saying.
Moon
thing
had
and
it.
this thing if Dan
Unless
Marino
you
had a running game.
unless you Dan Marino, you pretty much need a running game, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
fact,
You know
yeah.
what
fact,
I'm saying?
fact.
You see what happened. You see what happened to Airway all them years he lost until he got him a running game.
Yeah, till he got
And
Pete
with our
Carell.
Yeah.
situation,
Because Sammy
and with
Winder
our,
wasn't getting it done. Steve Sewell
No,
wasn't getting it done.
nah,
no,
they was
But
no.
putting
here,
the ball in John Elway hand. He wasn't
but,
getting it
but,
done.
but here's the thing. This is my whole thing. I believe that the running back is going to come back around. They're going to
History
start
repeats
paying him
itself.
back because it's starting to it's starting to look like, okay, these guys really ain't that good. Because if you watching it, these guys, the receivers now really ain't all that. If you have a running game, look at what the Ravens are doing. They're dominating right now because they got a running game. They've been had a
Thank
running
you.
game. All they
Thank you.
needed was is to get a consistent guy at the running back position. Now they got Keon Mitchell, the guy from last year, coming back. You're seeing the
Hmm.
Steelers. Justin Fields, people talking about, oh, he's not doing this. Nigga, Justin Fields has opened up y'all running game. Najee is
Thank
having
you.
probably the best
100.
career. He's
Thank
probably
you.
having the best season of his career. And you know why?
Bruh,
Because
we'd be
Justin
1-4
Fields
if we
is
didn't have
open.
Justin Fields.
Thank you. Thank you, Timo.
Exactly. He opens up your running game. And this is what I was trying to tell the dumbass Chicago Bears. But see, Bears fans are dumb. They still
But
living
they
in
don't know football,
85.
dog. They
They
don't know
still living
football.
in
They don't know.
85. Yeah, they know
Yeah, they,
A running
basketball.
Well, yeah,
game,
that's because
yeah, they don't know
don't the
football. They don't know
granddaughter
football.
of
a
George
running
Hallis on
game.
the team, the granddaughter, don't she own the team to run it?
I
She
think
don't know
so.
jack squat.
I think
Go ahead,
so.
T. Go ahead, Tom. I'm Detroit T.
A running game got Jared Goff out here looking like a god and shit. You
Yep.
know,
Man, what?
like
Man,
dog, like
you
this
better add
is
Detroit
how a
Lions.
And
running game.
Jamal Lewis made Trent Dilfer look like one of the most efficient quarterbacks of all
Bruh.
time.
Man, who you telling?
Yeah, he
Who you
made
I'm
him
gonna
telling,
look
make
Timo?
good.
you got to
Shannon
keep the
Sharp.
people off.
I'm gonna basically say it like this. I'm gonna speak on that situation. After we won that Super Bowl that year in 2000, they was like, okay, we really don't want to run it back with Dilfer. We gonna go and get another quarterback. They tried. Well, Brian
Wasn't
Billick
that Elvis
wanted.
Gerbach?
No, he didn't want Elvis Gerbach. He wanted Brad Johnson. Because
Right.
Oh
remember, Brad
Lord
Johnson
Jesus.
played with him. Brad Johnson played with him, was his coach in Minnesota. So he was like,
Yeah.
okay, we bring Brad in. We got the
But Tampa
running back.
took him. But Tampa got him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
we
got
put
him.
up the Elvis Gerback. We was like, okay, we got
Yeah,
Elvis Gerback. We got
Everybody was
Jamal
trash.
Lewis.
yeah,
We got
go
Jamal
March.
Lewis.
Go March.
We got
Go March.
Jamal Lewis. Oh,
especially
this
by
thing
him.
gonna run smooth. This thing is gonna run smooth. But then what happened was Jamal Lewis got hurt in training camp.
Right.
And that
He tore his ACL.
yeah,
Yep.
he got hurt in training camp. And then he left for free agency.
Right. Oh yeah, it was
Him and
what's his
Priest.
name? Yeah,
It was him and
Priest
Priest.
Holmes.
Priest Holmes.
Priest
Yeah,
Holmes. Yeah.
Priest had left in
Yep.
free agency.
Yeah,
Yep.
he left for Kansas City.
You're right. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody was going off. Everybody was like, "This is Priest Holmes." I'm like, "Nigga, we knew about Priest. He was on the Ravens. we
Now
been knew about Priest."
Priest been a truth since Texas. What the hell they talking
Right,
about?
And
Texas.
that was crazy. Like that was the era,
It
nigga,
was him
Kansas
and
City.
Jamal Charles, right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
dog. They kept a
Oh
Mm-hmm.
running
my
back, dog.
goodness,
They
dog! I
kept
hated
a
that
running back.
backfield. I hate every time I think of when they was one had 100, then Priest come in the game. Howdy.
The two players that I hated playing against when we played Kansas City, that damn Will Shields and Brian Waters, I hated them bastards. I was like, bro,
Man,
what the hell?
the nigga who was good for them back in the day was Dante Hall, the kick returning, and then they had that nigga Dwayne
Yeah, he
Bowe.
was Devin
The
Hester
first
before Devin Hester.
the first Debo, Dwayne Bowe. Niggas forgot about Dwayne Bowe.
No, I haven't. He used to run. He had that Sterling Sharp mentality where he catch the ball. He looking for contact to run somebody
Yeah.
over.
Run your ass over. He used to run niggas over.
Who they talking about? Priest Holmes?
No, Dwayne
Dwayne
Bowe.
Bowe.
No, Dwayne
Oh,
Bowe, wide
yeah,
receiver
big
for
Bo,
Kansas
man.
City back
Big
in the
Bo.
day.
Bo played for LSU, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Yeah,
think so. I
I
don't
think
know.
so,
Yeah,
if I'm not
he did.
mistaken.
But
He
Dante
did.
Hall, it was like I remember back in the day, Dante Hall made the doggone. Chris Berman was
Yeah.
talking about him like almost damn near every week because of a punt or
Now,
kick return he
Timo,
had.
nigga, boys don't remember him
Oh,
at Texas A&M. He was doing that
please,
at A&M. He was doing
please
that at
don't
A&M.
remind me of that nigga.
Yeah, I
I
ain't know
hated that
about him
nigga
back in
too.
college. I ain't know about him.
Yeah,
The human
Jamal.
joystick.
Yeah, Love and Success. Jamal came later, but him and Priest Holmes were running. Priest Holmes was like a senior. Jamal was a freshman or sophomore. They was
Yeah.
on the same
I
Larry
team.
remember
Johnson.
Larry
That
Johnson
was
for
Yeah,
Penn
Priest
State.
Larry
Holmes was
Johnson
most
used
of
to
their
have a
offense back
little
then.
them niggas
Right.
used to
Because
be
Priest
Jamal
can,
peak
came later.
running back.
Right. You were
yeah,
absolutely
because
right. He
Priest can
did.
come, because Priest can run and he can catch out the backfield. You can put him in the slot because he was that
But
elusive.
Larry Johnson was
I
a
think
beast
Jamal
too.
redshirted a couple times. I think he got hurt.
I think he got
And
hurt.
because Jamal
Remember,
was
he
a
got
freshman.
drafted by the. I think he got hurt his rookie year.
What'd you say,
Then
Trey?
Cause Jamal was on the team, that Texas team when they won the national championship. And he was a freshman.
Right. He was a
yeah,
freshman, Vince Young. Right.
with VY. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, them niggas used to be
Yeah,
running, dog. Like God,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. So my bad. Priest was earlier. I forgot who he. No. It was Priest and damn. Wasn't it Cedric Benson? No, wasn't Cedric Benson. Was it
no,
Cedric
I want
Benson?
CB.
It
It
was
wasn't
Priest.
CB.
No, I remember. It was Priest and Ricky Williams.
Thank you. That's who it was. Yes,
Oh, you talking
dog.
about you talk? Oh, you talking about in
Yes.
Texas? In Texas,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
Yeah,
Priest
when they
and
was at
Ricky.
Texas, yeah, it
Exactly.
was Priest and
Man, I
yeah.
hated that backfield.
Talk about that.
that's when Ricky ran that unwanted Heisman. Man, that boy was acting a fool that year.
Man, cause niggas, everybody was talking about him, Priest Holmes, but I kept telling niggas, man, that nigga in Miami gonna be better than all of them, dog. And niggas ain't believe me. Nigga, that nigga Edge number
to this,
5, man, Edge was a monster. It's
to
just
this
that
day,
they was just going through their they were
sanctions.
going through they got hit with that sanction bullshit. But
Oh,
Edge
you
was
talking
out
about
there.
Eddie James when
Edge
he's
was
at the
out
U?
there destroying niggas,
Oh,
dog.
you
I'm
talking about when
like,
he's with?
And to show you how
yeah, when
crazy
he was with
it
the
was,
U.
Yeah,
When he was with the U.
Edge
and just
was
to
that
show you,
dude, dog.
and to
Man,
Edge
show
was
you
Edge
that
how
was
it's
a
dude.
crazy,
monster. And I was telling niggas was like, man, we lost Marshall Falk. I said, y'all gonna be fine, nigga.
Yeah,
Edric James is
exactly.
yeah.
nice. Wait till y'all see,
Exactly.
cause see, all the Colts fans was mad. They was like, "We gonna be trash. We lost Marshall Falk." I said, "Dog, this nigga from Miami is a monster,
Edge was a
dog."
monster,
As
dog.
soon as they
Quiet.
got him, man, Edge was destroying that year. Niggas was like, "Damn, man," because Ricky Williams is because everybody was talking about Ricky Williams, and Mike Ditka messed the whole team up.
Wrap up. Mess
Because
it
he
Yeah.
up.
messed the whole draft up. He traded all these picks just for Ricky Williams. I'm like,
Nah,
dumbass.
bro.
How you gonna build your team?
Yeah, because he ain't had no offensive line year.
Yeah, he didn't have no offensive line. That's why Ricky
Mm-hmm.
was struggling his first year. I'm like, dude, you got rid of all your picks.
Yeah, that was a dumb move. That was a
And they traded their picks to another dumbass team and the
yeah.
Washington Redskins because they
Oh
didn't
yeah,
do
they ain't do shit with it.
shit with
They
them
just
picks.
how you ain't do shit with the picks, dog? You the
They
Just
only,
wet
a
the
matter
bed
of
with
fact,
it.
they only had like 2 players out of them whole picks they had
they didn't
actually
win
do
it.
something.
They
LeVar
they didn't
They
Arrington
didn't
and
win it
Chris
because of
Samuel.
Peyton Manning, dog. He couldn't win, dog. You got to
They
remember
didn't win it because
this.
right, Peyton Manning was
TB was over there.
choking, bro. And
Yeah,
then
TB was over there.
Tom Brady was game managing, and they was winning the games. They was
Exactly.
beating their ass. They would have to go to New England all the time, and New England would whoop their ass. Then they'd be in Indianapolis. The Colts have a chance to beat them to get home field advantage. These
That nigga
niggas
Peyton
lost because
choking.
Peyton choking in the game.
Hmm. Just like he did in Tennessee.
What'd you say, Auntie?
Nah, I'm saying the nigga Peyton choke. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
that nigga, and listen, that nigga Peyton Manning always been kind of overrated, bro.
Yeah, he has.
Kinda.
He was. He
He
was.
is overrated.
He was because we used to give him fits. We used to give him fits attendant when they played against Florida. We used to give that boy fits, dog.
They
Nightmares.
get that nigga like well shit at Tennessee. I remember he used to just throw it back like you said because Peerless Price was there that year. He was there right
Yep.
97.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
my
he used to
fault. I
get
had
the
a
ball to
phone
him.
call.
He used to just
No,
dump the
you
ball
good. You
off to
good,
that
Timo.
nigga with
Main
a
three
swing pass.
guards:
He
Peyton,
used to
Jamal, and Peerless Price.
Yep. They
Yep.
had Jamal Lewis that time too when he was there.
Yep. That's what I
Yeah,
just said. Yep.
dog, and he used to just dump the ball off to them niggas, dog, and they do everything, bro.
It
Bro, that's
wasn't.
what
It
I'm
wasn't today.
saying. But
It wasn't
hold up.
till.
Who does that
Hey,
sound like? Who does that sound like today who do that shit a lot?
Shit, Aaron Rodgers, like
Who else?
a
Who
lot of
else?
niggas. Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
P. Holmes.
Burrow.
hey,
Burrow, yeah.
That's the name I was waiting for you to say.
Oh,
Tua.
check down, Charlie.
Tuna fish.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga Chance ain't come back. Boy, that boy
come
know
on,
I'm finna
HD. Why
flame
you
his
call that
ass.
boy tuna fish, man? Come
He
on,
know
man.
I'm
That's
finna
being
flame his
very
ass, boy.
disrespectful.
Yeah, that nigga named Tuna Fish. Justin Herbert, man, that's why that nigga Jim Harbaugh had that heart murmur, dog. He like, damn, I miss McCarthy.
Yeah. The Khaki
Nigga,
pants are too tight, man.
listen, hey, don't be surprised if Herbert in Minnesota next year, McCarthy in Los Angeles.
Listen. I wouldn't be
Listen.
surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all, bro.
No, I'm talking about the casuals. We not gonna be
They'll be like,
surprised.
Nah,
they'll
we're
be
not
like,
gonna be
Hey,
they'll be
surprised.
you
like,
know
what
what,
man?
HD?
Why they trade
The
JJ
49ers.
McCarthy to the
No,
Chargers?
go ahead.
Oh, because JJ McCarthy and Jim Harbaugh. Remember McCarthy won the national title with him.
Yeah. With that
You
good
talking about
defense
when
and that
Jim
running
Harbaugh
game.
was with 49ers?
No, when he was
Nah,
with
when he's with
Michigan.
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
I just
yeah,
heard
Edge ran for
Harbaugh, so I knew you was
300
talking
on
about Jim.
UCLA to take out of the Natty. Yep, exactly. Edge ran for 300 on UCLA. Everybody, I remember that. Niggas forget
Mm-hmm.
about
That nigga
Edge, dog.
paid against
Yo, I
Steve
got a question for all of
McNown,
y'all.
nigga.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
How in the blue hell is Eric Bieniemy an offensive coordinator for UCLA and not an NFL head coach, or at
Because
least
he
an
been
offensive coordinator for
blackballed.
Yeah,
somebody
they
else?
blackballed him,
That's
He
some
been
Timo. They
nonsense,
blackballed.
blackballed him.
We've
bruh.
been
He
talking
the
about
reason
that
why
shit for like
Kansas
3
City
years,
even
bro.
got the blueprint for their offensive success. He
Thank
is the
you.
person behind that. They've been
Hey,
copying.
we,
They running the same. They running Eric Bieniemy's plays, bro. And I
Hey,
ain't
yeah.
hey,
even a
bro,
Kansas City
Hey,
fan.
this
bro,
panel,
check this out.
this panel knows what's going on, bro. It's just, man, it's unfortunate, dog, for my boy, dog.
Bro, he had in Washington last year.
Yeah,
They
Washington,
this nigga had Sam Hauser, dog, leading the league in the
and
NFL in passing,
so
bro.
just think,
Sam
T,
Hauser.
this thing, T, this, and this the scary part, T. This thing, if he had Jaden Daniels,
That's what dog. These niggas, he
Man,
blackballed,
listen.
bro. He
bro,
blackballed. Blackball.
dog, yeah, they blackballed my boy, dog.
Bruh, you can't
Yeah, they
tell
done
me
blackballed him.
you can't get me to buy that
Yeah,
Arthur Smith
that's
is the Steelers offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, who couldn't do jack for the Falcons in the past
yeah,
few years. You can't tell me that Arthur Smith is a better offensive coordinator than Eric Bieniemy. You ain't gonna get me to buy that nonsense,
nah, for
bro.
sure. Man, this thing, Timo, if y'all had EB up there in Pittsburgh, man, y'all be rocking and rolling, bro.
Exactly, because
Y'all would be
he
rocking and
played to the
rolling, bro.
quarterback's strengths. He plays to the
Thank
offensive
you.
player's strengths.
Thank
He
you.
was a
That
running back.
play,
I remember when he played for the
man,
Chargers.
that play action pass will be killing a lot of them boys, dog.
Well, you already know when it comes to y'all ownership, it's like we already got one nigga at the head coaching position. We don't need two. Hell no.
Nah, the thing is that you know what I'm saying. Aaron, the enemy, you know what I'm saying. He wants control. You know what I'm saying. Like he
Yeah.
ain't just gonna go somewhere and get like you seen all the you seen Brian Flores his lawsuit with the NFL and shit. This is
Uh-huh.
But Brian Flores ain't Eric Bieniemy.
no, but I'm saying though, like I'm talking about his allegations as to where nigga he was saying dog like
Okay.
he was clearly just like nigga a suit and he wasn't a coach. They paid him to lose games and shit, dog. He was just a whatever. They didn't take
And
him
we
serious.
gave
He
him
was
a
just a
job for a
scapegoat. He was
year.
just a figurehead. He was just a
This is yeah.
figurehead.
Yeah, like so I'm just saying, dog, like he don't want to be in that position. He want to be in a position of control and shit where he ain't got to argue with the
The
general
final say.
manager on,
Yeah,
who they get and shit like that. So he need a
I
general
got you.
manager that's gonna take him into a situation and shit. But he don't play the
Right,
politics shit.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Airbnb is straight up dude and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
And
he
the
don't
why
fact
play
that
the
he
he don't
get in
play the
your face, Eric Bieniemy
yeah,
is an
he don't
in
play
your
the
face type
politics.
of coach
Yeah,
anyway.
he don't play the
He call
politics. He
you
don't
out
like
on your
politics.
shit. And Patrick Mahomes didn't like that shit on the cool. In my
No,
opinion,
of
that's
course
just
he
my opinion.
didn't.
That's in my
no,
opinion.
you
That's my
right, bro.
opinion.
Nah,
Dog,
but
we be
Timo,
talking
you
about this
right
shit
though,
all the
bro,
time.
because you can see it on the sideline when he was with him. He used to get on Patrick Mahomes like, bro, why are you playing stupid?
It's not just why you playing like nigga. Quit playing hero ball. Get
Yeah,
your head out your ass, nigga, and
and
run
play.
run the play like it's supposed to be run and shit. You
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Like he
And
used
a
to check
prime
Patrick
example of that,
Mahomes and shit. Yeah,
and a
yeah. Well,
prime example of that is him and that nigga Adrian Peterson. That nigga Adrian Peterson used to, man. I remember that first day Adrian Peterson got there. He was like, "Why we late? Why we late?" He told him like, "Dog, I had to get tape." He's like, "You had time." He's like,
hey,
"Okay, we'll just find you."
listen, and you a vet, so you supposed to be setting an example. That's how you looking at the shit. You know what I'm
No,
Exactly.
saying?
he wasn't a vet. He was a rookie.
Oh, you
Are
in
you talking?
Minnesota?
Yeah, he was a
What?
rookie that year.
Are you talking about AP?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
I ain't know that, Trey. I ain't know that. That's okay. Cool. Gotta hold him accountable,
yeah,
bro.
that's
You know.
news to me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, dog. He hold niggas accountable and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
And
not not
I love that about coach. I'm a coach myself. I love that, bro. It's about accountability, dog. I'm gonna hold you accountable. Period. Point blank. A lot of
Yeah,
these
Eric.
young. A
Oh
lot
yeah,
of these young men don't like accountability.
Eric Bieniemy with Lamar Jackson would have been a cheat code.
Oh man, they
Exactly. I
dog,
was
they wouldn't have
just
been
about to
hosting.
say that. Who? Somebody said that in
Dog,
the
they wouldn't have
chat.
been hosting that Lombardi Trophy, dog, hands down, bro. They've been hosting that mud,
It's a
hands
shame.
down.
It's a shame he can't get a head coaching job, dog. That shit
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
man.
Yeah, bro.
It's
He
Even
ridiculous.
even on a
can
college level, he can't get a head coaching job. That's what's insulting to me. He's an offensive
Yeah,
coordinator for the
yeah,
bottom feeders of the doggone now Big Ten.
yeah. For the Big Ten, yeah. It's
Now
just a
Big
matter of time.
Ten.
I think he's just doing that. It's finna be an opening hell. He can come to Florida. I will take him.
And he can come to
No,
Florida State.
man. With all due respect, fuck the Gators. I mean,
Hey, hey,
dang.
T.
I apologize. I
Hey,
violated.
no, Timo. Hey,
I
bro.
violated.
Hey,
I violated. No, I
Y'all
dropped
finna
the F
no.
get
bomb.
You
man.
My
You
good?
can't
bad.
say
My
that F
bad.
bomb.
Yeah,
You
you
got
can't say
chill
that,
the F
but
bomb.
Yeah, I know.
hey.
That's what I said. My
That's how
bad.
you feel, T. I ain't mad at you. That's how you
No,
feel. That's how
T
you
Mo,
feel.
not T. Oh no, I ain't got no
Sorry.
love for that.
My apologies. I got to put the chill button on.
Right, that's T-Mo, not T.
Now that's why I say T. I said I ain't tripping.
No, T-Mo. That's
That's what.
T. T up
Okay,
top. That's
okay.
T-Mo.
Yeah,
Timo.
I'm the
It's
dude in the
all
far
good,
bottom
bro. You
left.
my brother, dog. You my brother.
Yeah.
You got your gripe with my boys. I ain't tripping on
But yeah, man, I'm
He said
tired of
Aaron
people
Rodgers
saying,
throws a pick, game over. Yep. Jets could have had
yeah,
Lamar
and he ain't got
Jackson.
it. Bruh, he threw a behind. Bruh, let me tell you how he ruined the Jets touchdown. He threw Garrett, I think it was Garrett Wilson. He ran a quick out and slant left.
it.
Aaron Rodgers gonna throw it on his back shoulder, but he throw it on his far back shoulder. If he would have threw it on his left shoulder, no doubt it would have been picked, or you would have put Garrett Wilson in a situation where he would have went off on the field on the stretcher. But you threw it on his far back shoulder. For you to be as supposed to be as good as you are, them supposed to be accurate passes right there on if you're gonna throw it to the back shoulder.
Man,
That's just
he
my
washed up,
opinion.
Timo. It's done for him, bro.
You
He
talking
done.
about that recent pick?
Bro,
That
he
was
ain't got
Mike
it. And
Williams.
Garrett Wilson ain't been feeling the way the offense been going for real, for real. I can
Nah,
tell
No,
it
man.
because the
shows.
offense is
It
trash.
shows. It
The
Niggas got
offense is
all
shows when he
hype.
trash.
walked right after
Niggas got
that play.
all
He
hype.
walked to the sideline, took his helmet off, and went and sat by himself. Went into the area by himself.
If you talk
Garrett
That's
about
what
that
Wilson
he
ain't
do.
last,
feeling it.
if
That's
you
what he
talk
do.
about that
Listen,
last play, it
listen,
was
dog.
Mike Williams.
Listen, dog.
Exactly.
Like
Don't
Mike
allow
niggas,
you.
Williams
You
tripped
got
niggas,
and
it.
fell. He
niggas knew
tripped and fell in the
exactly.
Exactly.
Niggas,
Exactly. Right
You
there.
niggas
said
knew
what,
Okay.
LB?
exactly.
I said that was Mike Williams at the end. He tripped and fell, and then they
Yeah.
called it a pick.
LB. Yeah.
Niggas knew exactly how this was gonna play out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wait till the media starts attacking this nigga and shit, dog. Then you gonna really see the funny shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's why
Right.
I
But
said if I was ever a
this
professional
nigga can't.
athlete, I
You
don't
already
care how
know
good the
this nigga
money is. I ain't
sensitive.
playing.
Like I
You
said,
already
I
know
would
how
not go
former
to New
sensitive.
York.
quarterback.
You already know how sensitive this nigga is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you
exactly.
know, once he gets exposed and shit, dog, he ain't gonna be able to
They
take.
took it easy on. They took it easy on him when they fought with the whole coaching firing stuff. They took it easy on Aaron Rodgers with that a little bit. Now you about to really feel it tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah,
Exactly.
New
he had to
York been
come out.
easy on Aaron
But
Rodgers,
listen,
considering how
look
they
at
are
his
on all their
statement though.
sports.
Look at his statement.
Yeah,
He had to come
exactly,
No,
out.
they
Timo.
have
But
not
no,
been
no,
Exactly.
look,
easy
look,
on them.
look,
I'm
look,
just
look at
saying,
his
like, I
statement.
think you're taking me out of context. I'm saying they're not like really like took the gloves off. They took them halfway off for him
No, but
for right
look at the
now.
statement. Look at the statement he made. He didn't even want to have to say that much. He was offended just by saying that. You know, just by having to say like, "Oh, I didn't have this offensive." He didn't. He already defensive about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Man,
Just
bump Aaron Rodgers. He a has been now.
wait.
yeah.
Because
He's
Outlaw tried,
done,
I
bro.
tried to
He's
explain that
done.
this was gonna happen to him to Outlaw, and
No,
he was like, "Man, I don't
as
know. Like,
far as,
y'all think this is
as
gonna
far as
come?"
the
Like, bro.
Jets are concerned, you've been effed up for the last 20 years. Aaron Rodgers ain't got nothing to do with your F ups. You've been effing up since the beginning of time, and it ain't gonna change unless you get
And
new
look,
management.
and you thought, and in my opinion, you would have thought that Aaron Rodgers would have learned from what happened with Brett Favre going to the doggone Jets.
Right.
Thank you.
You would think. you would think he would learn.
And
But
here's the problem with that. He never wanted to go to the Jets. He wanted to go to Denver. But
Right.
Denver,
well, that's his fault. He could have pushed the issue further because you know, he's
Listen,
he's of a different
he got the
type.
Jets. He got with the Jets because he got with the Jets
That
because
boy
they
King
dropped the
Jeffrey silly.
but no, the Jets dropped the bag on that nigga. That's why he went. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
They dropped the bag on that nigga. Like
They back
nobody
they
was gonna
back
pay for this
AT, they
nigga,
back that
pay
breach
no
truck up,
3
bro.
But you don't
Yeah,
drop the
like
bag on
no.
Hassan Reddick when you ain't got no pass rushing on the outside. Make it make sense.
Man, these niggas didn't even
True.
want to drop the bag on him. The Green Bay didn't even want to drop the bag on him and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
like
bro,
bye. We
yeah,
got
like
love, bye.
they
Bro,
did
they
it
about to
once.
lose.
They did it
They gonna
once,
have
no.
to
and then they lost
They
to
were trying
Vontae
to
because
know
of
what
it.
they were trying to do was the Packers didn't want to let him go. That's why the deal took so long to when it did. Green, he was ready to leave. He was like, "I'm out. I don't want to be here no more." They were steady trying to hold on to him, and then by the time it was like, "Okay, he gone.
They
Let's move
wasn't worried
on."
about the trade. They was not worried. They had Jordan Love the whole time. They wasn't worried about losing that nigga.
Right,
They wasn't. Go,
exactly.
they wasn't
Exactly.
gonna.
They
They
learned from
wasn't gonna
Brett
pay that
Favre.
nigga. They wasn't gonna pay that nigga what he wanted and shit. That's
Nah.
what it was. They wasn't
He
worried
got
about.
And think about it, they didn't
he
pay
threw it.
him and
He
Devontae.
threw a hissy
They could
fit.
afford to pay both of them.
Yeah, he threw a hissy fit and they like,
Jets,
nah, we
the
good. You
Jets,
gonna go to New
the
York.
Jets,
Listen, they gambled on the nigga and they ended up losing Devontae Adams and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
Devontae Adams
Exactly.
left.
That's my point.
Devontae Adams left, and then the offense was garbage because nigga, you
Yeah,
not that
right.
nigga, bro.
Yeah, because they was trash that whole year. Detroit came in and whooped their ass and kicked them out the playoffs.
Yep, bye bye.
Shit was
Go home.
hilarious. Shit was
Go
hilarious.
Yep. And
go
I'm
get you some custard.
And bro, he has been done, dog. Aaron
I
Rodgers,
won't.
man, honestly, dog. Aaron Rodgers been done for about 5 years,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like straight up. He been done for about 5 years, dog.
Yeah,
Bro,
about
he
5
been
years
done.
straight.
Devontae Adams added years to his career. That's what
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
made him
true.
better.
That's true.
Bless you.
True. No, I'll just sniffing.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like dog, like that, like Devontae made his career, dog. That's why he trying to get him back there in New York. But that
No,
nigga don't want to go to no
Devontae, don't
damn
go
New
there.
York and deal with that shit.
Devontae, don't do that
Yeah,
because
that's
you'll
why
be.
that's exactly.
Don't do
Go
it.
ahead.
No, I was agreeing with your team. I just like, don't do it. Reconsider, redeliver.
I ain't say that, but yeah, I back that comment up because yeah,
Yeah, keep
Devontae
your
to
heart
the
three
Jets don't
stacks.
make
Keep
no
your heart.
sense because Garrett Wilson is gonna have to be part of that equation, and then you're gonna
Exactly.
have the same situation you got with Devontae Adams with the Raiders right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Raiders just don't
Garrett
have no
Wilson
damn
pissed
future.
off. Garrett Wilson
That's
came
what
out
I'm
and
saying.
said, "Oh, this offense is bland."
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the way they
he
run
about
it,
to free.
they
He
not
about to
even.
listen. That's why Lazard went over there and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Lazard ain't better than no Garrett Wilson and shit.
No, he's
You know
not.
what I'm
Yeah,
No,
saying? But
not at all.
he gonna get the looks and shit because
Not
that's
even
his
Lazard in his
boy.
prime is better than Garrett Wilson.
Listen, dog.
No,
no,
he's
hell
not.
no.
Dog.
Lazard never
He's
been
like
that
a number
good.
No.
4 or
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry,
Lazard always been a complimentary 2 to 3 at best.
Exactly.
He's
Exactly.
he's the he's another Randall Cobb.
Yeah,
I don't even want to give
I
him that.
wouldn't even
that's like your
give him
red
Randall
bean.
Cobb, dog.
I like
Randall
Lazard is
Randall
Cobb's way
Cobb.
good.
No
better than that nigga.
disrespect.
Like,
No disrespect.
Man,
But
Lazard is
he's
good.
he's
That's
another Randall Cobb type
Lazard
player.
like it.
Hold on. Lazard is good when you got two other receivers that the defense got to pay
right,
attention
Yeah,
to.
that's your red beans and
And so
rice.
is
That's your
Randall
red beans and
Cobb.
rice. A good side. The
Bro,
coleslaw.
he's been thrown into Lazard like every single week. This is the
Because
most
Yeah,
I've
Lazard don't
he
know
tried
how
to
he
bring
play.
Garrett Wilson out the offense.
these are the highest numbers I've seen with Garrett Wilson
Because
this season.
Lazard knows Aaron Rodgers. That's
Yeah,
why he throw
I
it to
he
know,
hold
knows
on,
him.
how
but
hold
he know
on,
how
hold
he is.
on,
it don't matter.
hold on. LB, go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I'm just saying it don't matter. Like this is the highest numbers I've seen with Garrett Wilson so far this season because he's been kicking it at Lazard this whole year.
Yep, that's your red beans.
I just know that the offense is bland, and like Robert Saleh, man, he was the scapegoat. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, he was.
man.
But
Harrison Harrison was getting on the Jets yesterday.
you the one who
But
brought Aaron
here's the
Rodgers over
thing.
here in the first
Outlaw,
place.
Exactly.
outlaw,
That's all
the
cat.
outlaw talk about, oh, they fired the wrong guy. Nigga, you wanted this nigga fired last year. You
Man,
Man,
forgot
I
that
like
nigga,
shit.
Robert Saleh, dog. It's not his fault, bro.
Outlaw don't know shit about football or basketball. Why are we mentioning Outlaw? Look,
Oh
the
man, stop
Jets,
it.
dog. He don't, dog. The Jets, dog. The problem with the Jets, dog, is they have upper management issues. They have a problem. Their owner and everybody that's upstairs don't know how to make football decisions.
They
Robert
don't.
Saleh, there was
Is Woody
nothing wrong
Johnson
with
still their
Robert.
general manager?
There was hold on. There was nothing wrong with Robert Saleh. The problem is you didn't have a offensive coordinator. Nathaniel Hackett has shown
It's
you he
trash.
is trash. He was trashing. Nigga, look what he did
He
in
trash in
Denver.
Yeah.
Denver.
He was terrible. And then the following year, when Aaron got hurt, after he got hurt, the offense was so putrid, dog. It's like, damn, like Robert Saleh, like, dog, I thought you supposed to be this guy. You ain't
But
shit.
that's the whole
And he
thing.
realized it.
Robert Saleh is bringing all these bum ass niggas in here and
Prime
shit. That's the
example.
No,
problem.
but
Like
Robert
you
Saleh,
good when it comes to strategy on the field, but picking people that's supposed to support you, you're terrible at it. Shit.
no,
You know
he
what I'm
Yeah,
picked
saying?
no, he picked Hackett because that's who Rodgers wanted.
yeah,
Everything was to cater to
Yeah,
Rodgers because that's his
exactly.
guy.
That's the reason why
So he
Salah is
found
out now.
yeah, but this guy Saleh, he wanted to demote the nigga. He demoted the nigga Hackett. And that's why
yeah.
he got fired. And they
Yeah.
still
He
Okay.
left his
demoted him.
dumb ass demoted
Again though,
so
but
they could
why
try to show
are you giving Aaron Rodgers control of the show and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like
because
Cause he got the
in
no,
their
AD.
minds, they think he's in their mind. I'm going to answer your question. In their minds, they think he's paid under Tom Brady, and he's not.
No.
Right.
I got a better way
No.
to put it,
If you
HD.
thinking that, you got a lapse in judgment, bro. You gotta go.
Guess
No,
what? They do.
he got that
Oh,
something Jin persuasion. That's what he got.
Right. Right.
rainbow bread, man. The rainbow bread, man.
What did you think
And
about
he
what
just woke up with the right color on.
what did you
Yeah,
think about
Well,
what did you
I
think
woke
about
up
the
like this.
Tampa?
sometimes you just gotta focus on coaching, and you gotta let another nigga come in and get the players and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah, your
not a
person.
dude who should
Yeah,
be
you
putting
gotta
other
have strong
people in
personnel,
control and
dog.
shit.
You
So
gotta have your.
what did you think about Tampa running backs yesterday? Our running backs are fine, dog. If as long as we don't go full cake, are we good?
Hmm. We
You
got a
never
three.
go full coach.
We have a
Yeah,
nice three-headed
like if all
monster.
dog, he almost cost us the game. This nigga just threw some dumbass picks for no reason.
3 interceptions. 3.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Well,
Like, bro, like I don't know what I
Yeah,
think. I think in his mind, he think he's as good as Lamar and
I
Josh
told
and
You're
all
you.
these
not. You're
guys,
not.
and you're not.
You're
Like, you're
not.
not. Like, dog, they don't even consider you one of the top white boys anymore.
Nah. No.
When he was in, you talking about Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baker
Hey,
now, they don't consider
HD,
him one of the best white guys right now. They got all these
HD.
other white boys ahead of him.
Hey, when I was, because I'm from the land, you know what it is. But let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, when I was there, bruh, let me tell you, yeah, he was never that guy. But when it came to promotionals, man, Baker
Oh,
was
they
that
promoted.
dude. He
Yeah,
had that
because it's
contract with
Cleveland.
Progressive. He was making millions just off of that contract
I
Yes,
know,
alone.
sir. Yes, he was.
dog, it's
When he was doing
Cleveland.
the Progressive insurance
Cleveland
commercials.
don't want, but Cleveland
But it's
don't got nothing.
Cleveland, dog. Cleveland, y'all like not you, but they fans are majority white boys. They love
This
Baker.
this is true. This is true.
Shit.
Cause I ain't going cause from the land, all the brothers, we support basketball more than everything. The Browns is the number 2 choice, but the Cavs is always the number 1 thing.
Got you.
Of course, because they got more brothers on them than anybody than the law allow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Oh, the
None but
running backs
Africans.
yesterday. Listen, the Bucks are gonna stay with running backs. We've had running backs since we was in
The
the
NFC Central.
yeah. When we're in the orange jerseys, dog, we been had running backs
Oh,
since
that's when they
Eric
had
Grant.
like Eric Grant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
always had running backs. The
And Mark
problem is
Carrier was a good receiver for him
the
too.
problem is we be getting these mid ass quarterbacks.
Y'all, Testaverde back then was the best quarterback in that era, wasn't he? And he
Who?
was trash. Testaverde back in
Yeah.
the
Testaverde,
old
no,
days with
Testaverde
the
was
old
no,
shit.
no. Doug Williams and Testaverde did
Really
well
was
for
the
us,
only two.
and Steve Young. The team
Yeah.
was just trash.
We
They were
was
good
just
though. That's why Doug Williams went to Washington and balled out, and that's
yeah.
why Testaverde went to the
Cleveland.
Jets and balled out.
I mean Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, but he did pretty. Yeah, that was probably his best work. And then probably I say Dallas was his second best
Dude,
work because he did
dude,
average in
I'm gonna tell
Dallas,
you,
but he did
I'm gonna tell
terrible in
you this.
Cleveland.
Well, he
And
was
he did
old by
he
then.
did he
I
wasn't
don't
that
count
good.
him in. I don't count him in
But he
Dallas. He
managed
was
the game
old.
good. He managed the game well when he played.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Benny Testaverde was our first quarterback, and he made the Pro Bowl that year. So
Who?
what does
Yeah,
that
that,
tell
he
you?
made. Oh, really? He made the Pro Bowl that year?
Wait,
Yes,
who?
Benny Testaverde was our first quarterback, and he made the Pro Bowl that year.
For
Yeah, I
who?
had weapons though, Trey.
For who?
For
He
us,
was
Talking about
on
for
that
Baltimore.
the
on the
Ravens, he
Baltimore
was our
Ravens.
first quarterback.
I'm about to
For
say it
Baltimore.
wasn't for the Browns. I know that.
No, for Baltimore, Timo.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
remember him making the Pro Bowl that year. That's crazy.
Who do you
He
have at his
blew a
who
pass.
is his receivers?
Yeah, Michael Jackson and Derek Alexander.
Okay, Derek, both ex Browns.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
Michael
that was
Jackson
when
was
the
nice
Browns. The
though.
John
Browns
Tucker.
turned into the
Yeah,
Ravens.
that's
Michael
Tucker.
Jackson was nice
That's
though.
Mr. I'm gonna get you Tucker, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Michael
changed his
Jackson was
name to
nice.
Michael something else. He changed his last name from Michael
What's up,
Jackson to Michael
man?
something else, and he fell off.
Mm, hmm
Yeah,
But
What's
when
up,
he was with
man?
Cleveland though,
Y'all guys
when he was
lost a
with
close
Cleveland,
one. Y'all
Timo,
should have beat
he
the
was
Eagles.
nice.
Y'all should have
Yeah,
beat the
that's when he was at
Eagles.
his best days when he was at
Hell
with
yeah.
Cleveland.
Y'all
And the
should
Yeah.
have beat
Browns ain't
y'all.
even like I say. The
Y'all should
Steelers
have
is my
beat
number
the.
one.
Y'all should have beat the
Man.
Eagles, dog. And y'all lost that game. Y'all lost to the Eagles. Y'all should have beat the Eagles. Amari
Who
Cooper and all
the
them
Brown?
dropping
No,
passes and
no.
shit.
Listen. Whoever just dropped that comment saying the Browns should have beat the Eagles, no, they shouldn't have. Because as
I
long as
said that. I said that they should
no,
have beat the Eagles. Yes, they
no,
should
they
have.
bruh. Because let me tell you, you might as well at this point put in Dorian Thompson Robinson at this point. Because let me tell you, Deshaun Watson then gave all he had the best to give in the NFL. He is now look. Now I will say that like people might I've heard certain people, not a lot, but compare like how his career is going to Cam Newton. The difference is that Cam Newton got more so blackballed, and it's the fact that Deshaun Watson got a completely guaranteed contract, and he's still not putting up anything. Granted, that Jedrick Wills, as always, is hurt. I get it. And I understand that. And the Browns knew that when they drafted Jedrick Wills. Great left tackle. One of the
Hmm.
best left tackles he is when he's healthy. But he stays injured a lot. But with that fact being said, Deshaun Watson, he still has always known how to be an improviser since his days in Houston. The reason why I don't know what it is. Maybe he ain't getting the rub downs he used to, and that's his
Kevin
motivation to do good in the game.
Stefanski.
But what's that?
That's probably what it is, dog. He
Kevin
can't get a massage no more.
Stefanski.
But you gotta
Let me tell you, put in Dorian
fellas,
Thompson
you gotta
Robinson at this
okay.
point. And they let
But
Joe
Timo, you
Flacco
got
go.
okay. Who
And
in the hell
Kareem
is he
Hunt.
throwing to though? Who
Huh?
in the hell
That's
is he
what I'm
handing the
saying,
ball
dog.
off
Like
to?
they don't have no offense out there,
They
bro.
just
Like
got
At
they got
all,
Coop.
bro. At
They
this
got
all.
all
nigga,
they
this
got
nigga
is
still
Coop.
got what's
They
my
should have
man name
kept
from
Donovan Peoples Jones and they let him go to
Man,
Detroit.
Exactly.
Coop?
That's
They
Coop
They
still
should
is
have
got what's
kept
his
dog.
face
Donovan
out
Coop
there
Peoples
is
from
Jones.
Dallas.
trash.
That's nuts. What's my man's name that came from Dallas? He's still there.
Who?
Cooper.
Amari Cooper. They still Amari Cooper is out here running around on the football field.
But listen,
are you kidding me?
But listen, Cooper's good, but Cooper's better when they had Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Listen, Coop
He was better when they had him.
Coop has always been overrated, dog. He's soft.
Coop been overrated since Alabama, dog.
Yeah, he was overrated in Alabama.
Well,
like
Ruggs
niggas in
to me was
Alabama,
better than him. Ruggs was better. Henry Ruggs was better than him, in my opinion.
Thank you, T-Mo. Thank you, T-Mo. Ruggs was better than Cooper.
Henry Ruggs was better. He just was unfortunately not smart.
Yeah. Ruggs got into that trouble out in Vegas. Yeah.
He tripping,
Amari Cooper lacks one thing: bows. You know what I'm saying? Bows.
No, and heart. Yeah, he
no
needs
heart.
He's
always been like that. That's why Gruden got rid of his bitch ass the first day. He saw him run them routes and he ran across that middle and want to catch shit. He said, "Oh no, he gotta go." We ain't even playing in the old NFL.
Go take your behind down the yellow brick road and go get your heart.
Soft as hell. Like he's soft as hell. And shout out to Gruden. He won his case. By the way,
didn't want to go across the middle. Damn, he pulled a Keyshawn.
Dog, Amari Cooper is soft, bro. That's his problem, dog. He's soft as putty. And then I watched the game. Deshaun throwing the ball right to these niggas. They dropping
the ball.
I'm like, what the hell is y'all doing?
And HD. This is why go ahead.
HD. I knew that nigga was soft when he first came to Dallas and they played the Patriots. That nigga Stephon Gilmore was taking that nigga.
Took his heart. Told that dog. He walked into that nigga Cooper house and said, "Nigga, make my sandwich," slapped his wife, and took the damn big chair and watching TV and shit, watching some old 80s shows.
And I take a double burger with cheese.
Go ahead, Timo.
Hey, make it with cheese. Make with cheese. Don't let me kill you for no reason.
Hey, make sure
you trying to keep knowledge.
Bring my liquor. Right. Bring my liquor. Tell me what to bring my liquor.
Buffalo. I saw that nigga in Buffalo, and I said, "Y'all look."
Watson went 10 for 10 in the second half. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he went in the second half. It did. Listen. My thing is this, dog. My thing is this. How is Stefanski still got a job, dog? This nigga here is calling these retarded plays. And then you don't have no running game. You don't get a ball to Ford. Then when the nigga trying to throw the ball, niggas dropping the ball. The defense is hurt. Damn near everybody out of there hurt. It's like
I got the answer for all of that.
I don't know what else.
But remember I said this last year when they had Flacco. I said, is it going to be the same thing reciprocated when Defoe get back? Remember I said that. Because remember, they were slanging the ball all across.
MDT Amari used to ball out against those weak-ass teams. When he played in the SEC against some real niggas who put them stick beaters on his ass, he ain't know what to do. He ain't know what to do no more. He was like, oh, shit, these niggas got
MD. The nigga is coleslaw, dog.
Yeah, straight coleslaw. nigga, man, the nigga ain't even spinach. Nigga coleslaw.
Coleslaw, dog.
And look, the reason why, and look, here's two things. I understand Kareem Hunt had the hip issue, but the Browns still should have tried to retain him anyway. You let Kareem Hunt go back to Kansas City, and he's in there. You let Joe Flacco. Hold up, let me land my plane. And then you let Joe Flacco. You let Joe Flacco leave. Joe Flacco has probably been, he may have thrown interceptions, but guess what? He was putting up more big-time plays than Deshaun Watson did his whole tenure there in 6 games.
That's because they don't build the offense with Deshaun. Listen, they let Kareem Hunt go because they didn't use him. You know what I'm saying? Like some dummies. Listen, this is a Stefanski problem. I don't see Deshaun as the problem. They don't got no talent out there. And their play calling is horrible. It's horrible, dog. For like 2
The
years
Hey,
play
now.
calling
Deshaun,
is
if you
horrible.
listening,
Deshaun
dog,
has
we'll
worked with
get you.
worse in Houston.
Hey,
Deshaun Watson has worked with worse in Houston as far as
Thank
offensive
you.
coordinator and play calling. So don't hand me that nonsense, man. You can't get me to buy
But
that. Deshaun,
hold on, Timo, hold on,
listen,
Timo.
bro. No, no,
Hold
hold on.
up.
D Hop,
But
When
hold
he
he
was
up.
had
in,
D Hop,
when he
top
was in,
five
nigga, they
receiver.
was going to the playoffs in
even when D Hop
Houston.
left, he was still producing when D Hop left.
Yeah, he was producing
But they
because
weren't winning, bro.
he knew how to run that system down there they had. This
Exactly.
system up here with Stefanski, this
It's
nigga
trash.
here with Flacco, the reason it worked with Flacco was because they were running the ball. And Flacco, all he did was drop back and throw the ball and shit. And then they had who? Dominique Peoples-Jones last year.
Yep, and that tight end.
You take away that, and then the Jaku, he got hurt again because he's always
Mm-hmm.
hurt.
Joku's
And then you
because
got
Mm-hmm.
rid of
they don't
Kareem
because
Hunt.
yeah,
I mean, dog, you don't have no offense no more. Like,
Yeah.
they
I
stopped
don't
the
see
yeah.
how you get better by adding by subtraction. Like, no,
It
you're
Yeah,
doesn't
not
you
work.
good.
don't. You don't.
It doesn't
Not in
work.
It was
today's
the same
game. It
thing.
But
doesn't
then
work at
listen,
all.
but
In
listen,
Houston.
but hold on,
Yeah.
hold on,
Remember,
hold on, hold on.
Go
But
ahead,
listen,
HG.
his early part of the year last year before he got hurt, they just beat Lamar and them in Baltimore. They were like what 4-1, 5-1. They had a
Yeah.
good record.
Yeah.
So what Joe Flacco did really don't make it. I don't care because he had it. If Deshaun didn't get hurt, they would have made the playoffs. They would have damn near
Thank
been
you.
in the top 3. So when you get
Exactly.
rid of Kareem Hunt, you get rid of Dominique Peoples-Jones,
Yeah.
Njoku, you should have brought in another tight end. You should have brought in another receiver, a reliable receiver. You could have drafted up. You could have traded a
Because
pick to
Austin
move
Hooper
up.
didn't do it
You
at
could have
tight
got
end. He didn't
Coleman.
do
No,
it.
he
You could have
didn't.
got
He didn't.
Worthy. You could have got Mitchell. Mitchell out there in Indianapolis balling. Worthy balling. What's the other nigga name? Coleman. Coleman, well, him
Balling.
and Allen ain't
Well,
on pace.
Worthy, I knew was going to be balling regardless of who he ended up with. For the simple fact that he's one of those type of players where he finds a niche
Speed.
no matter where you are in your offense
Speed.
Right,
or special
right.
teams.
Yeah,
Xavier
speed.
Worthy is like, okay, like how you made a comparison to somebody on steroids earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Worthy is basically Dante Hall on steroids, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah. No, but you're right,
I don't
Timo, because
know.
I
Except the
seen
difference
Worthy. I
is
seen Worthy at Texas,
he's a
dog.
better pass catcher than Dante Hall was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying,
I agree with
but for
that.
what they do in Kansas City, he's being used
AB.
better. I don't think he would have been better anywhere else but Kansas City because he's a deep guy, but he don't run routes well. The nigga who was the beast was Mitchell up there in
Mm-hmm.
Indianapolis.
And you
Mitchell was
got
the
to think,
nigga who ran all the route tree and he had better hands.
and
But
you got to
Worthy
think
fits
before
that
Where did he
he
get
system with
drafted?
Kansas City
and
because
before
Patrick
and
Mahomes
before
is a
Texas
backyard guy.
and
Where
remember
did Xavier
before he went to Texas, he was at Georgia giving boys problems.
where did Xavier Worthy get drafted at? Anybody know?
Late first round, like
Late first
22nd,
round.
23rd or something.
But hell,
Okay, so with that being said, right there, he got
the
drafted in the
boy run
late.
like a 4-1. 4-1, 4-2.
Okay, so with that being
Speed.
said, right there, think of all
Mm-hmm.
the teams that missed out on him, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking more than anything for the simple fact that even though the 49ers was late, like second to last, I believe, in the first
Uh-huh.
round, somebody would
Mm-hmm.
have still traded up for at least a 17 pick and a player, and they could have got Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
But that's where great scouting comes in. This is where scouting
Thank you.
takes more of an importance than actual coaching,
Thank you.
in
Thank you,
my
Timo.
opinion. That's where it takes. It's
It,
all about who can scout the best players, not
And
necessarily who can coach the
what
best
and
fits the
players, who can
quarterback
scout
you
them.
system?
gotta be
What
you
fits
gotta
your
be real
system?
about what you need and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They drafted Worthy because they needed receivers and shit. Not even necessarily that was the best player available.
They needed a stretch guy. They needed a
A
guy to
deep
stretch
threat,
the
a deep
field.
threat die
But
to take the
even
top off the
They
defense.
a dude
but here's the thing.
to do the cheetah thing and shit, kind
Yeah,
of. You know what I'm
take the
saying?
Okay,
top off. Take the top
if
off the
it's
defense.
let me
Yeah.
say this. Okay, so with that being said, let me just say this. And like I say, I'm just gonna put this out there that I'm gonna say I don't know nothing compared to quote unquote today's general managers that are actually in position to make these decisions. But to me, if I'm a 17 or worse team in the first round, as far as a draft pick, the first thing I'm gonna do is try to
Yeah.
maneuver my first round pick, which is a late first round pick, and a player who I know that is just like, well, he's taking up quite a bit of money. He's expendable, whatnot, because the 49ers do have that kind. Because the 49ers right now, I don't know if y'all can look it up right now. The 49ers got the most cap space in the NFL than any other team. But that's only because they haven't paid Brock Purdy yet, if I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
not
they gonna
mistaken. That's the
they
only
Yeah.
gonna
reason.
they gonna pay Brock Purdy. You know that's coming.
Yeah, it's
But they're the
coming.
number. They got the most salary cap team. They got the most salary cap to spend. But with that being said, even
And then kidnap Timo.
Oh man. I was listening too.
Think
But
about
what up, my
how
kings?
oh boy, what up,
Oh
Strictly?
boy, here
What's
we
going
go.
on, Strick?
But
What's up, Sid?
What it do? What it do?
Go
think
ahead,
about
T.
how Chicago
Darius
you know what I'm
Ward,
saying?
because
Nah, they
Travarius Ward to me, he's an above average defender. I'm sorry
Yeah.
if you're a 49er fan. I don't mean to disrespect, but for what Travarius Ward is getting paid for, he's overpaid.
Timo, start from the beginning what you were saying because you
Because you
went out
got cut off.
you went out. You got cut off. They kidnapped you, pulled you in the multiverse, and now you made it back out. So
Oh
you can
Yeah.
yeah.
Make sure
I
you
thought
got
I
your
was
make
the
sure you
original
got your Infinity
Spider-Man with the
Stones.
original powers.
You got your Infinity Stones?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can
Okay, where'd I
somebody
go
get on
out
the
at?
boat?
Go ahead, Timo.
Where'd I go out at, HG?
when you were explaining about the 49ers, like from the beginning, like when I was talking about
Okay,
Purdy.
all right, cool. So okay, Brock Purdy, he's not going to be a top 5 paid NFL quarterback because the simple fact that any organization is going to play the card, no matter what color you are, they're going to play the card.
Mm-hmm.
You got Debo Samuel, you got George Kittle, you got Brandon Ayuk, and you got Christian
Mm-hmm.
McCaffrey. They make you look better
Mm-hmm.
than what you already are. So they're not going to give you top billing. So with that being said, right there, they could have gave
they
up their
put
late
Brock
first
Purdy on
round
the
pick.
field.
And hold on. Let me land my plane. But they could have gave up their late first round pick and say
Mm-hmm.
Shavarius Ward, because that's the player I mentioned, because to me he's about at best, and I'm not disrespecting, but at the best from what I've observed of Shavarius Ward for what he's getting paid, he's probably above average is best. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I give up Shavarius Ward in my first round pick, and you get Xavier Worthy, and already that blows up your offense. Brock Purdy is going to be more inclined to take less of a money because he knows what he is and who he is and where he came from, and know that like I'm not going to run into a situation like this with any other team. So I better roll with this right now and take slightly lesser of a money off a 4 or 5 year deal that maybe other teams would throw me because they won't throw me a better situation than what I would have just for disposal at my offense. That's
But
just
hey,
my
Timo,
opinion. What say you?
that dog, they listen, bro. That he ain't gonna have an opportunity to take less money, dog. They go shove the bag in this nigga face and
Yeah, they go
shit.
back. They go back up.
They
Unfortunately, they go back up the Brinks truck.
yeah, you know, listen, dog. Like
Well,
that,
they dropped
you
their
know,
leverage when they got rid
They
of
don't
Trey
make him the
Lance.
highest paid.
it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter, bro. It's gonna be based. See, the contract. It's always one contract out there that's gonna mess everything up. And this
Yeah.
year, it was Kirk Cousins and shit. Kirk
Yep.
Cousins he's going to drive the whole market up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you talking about next year, dog? They
But
talking about
Kirk
this.
Cousins been driving the market up for the
How
past
much?
4 years.
How much?
Yep.
I'm
The
How much
saying,
last
did he
five.
get? Hold
The
on.
last
it's
five.
one contract every year that does it.
But
You know
he's
what I'm saying?
How
white.
Year it was Kirk
how
Cousins.
much did he get? Like 185?
Hey,
Yep.
hold on. Let's one at a time, guys. T, finish your point.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kirk Cousins, he messed the whole game up. So, Brock Purdy, he ain't gonna get no less than Kirk Cousins and shit. You know that for sure. And then
He'll
who
get more.
signed after Kirk Cousins? Jared Goff. and then what's old boy in San Diego and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
like
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
yeah,
And
you
then
know.
Trevor
So
Lawrence.
right, and really, they saying the deal that's about to be crazy is the one CJ gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they better sign him before they sign. They better sign him before CJ signs his deal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that's gonna carry
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know who I think right now is one of probably the most slept on receivers right now? That he's a big playmaker, even though he's not big. He kind of reminds he slightly right now at this moment reminds me of Steve Smith.
Zay Flowers?
No,
Oh,
They
you wouldn't even
flowers.
know his name if I named him.
thank God.
I'll give you a
What
clue.
team?
You in the right.
Wait, what team?
Hold on,
What team
Timo.
he?
Hold on,
What
Timo.
team he play on?
MDT. Hold on. MDT. Shut your ass. You know damn well Zay ain't on no Steve Smith level.
I don't
Let
think
me
Zay
come
is
and
better than
smack
this
the
guy that I'm thinking of.
out
I'm talking about.
Man, go
Wait,
ahead,
what team?
Timo.
What team does he play?
Go ahead,
Timo, what
Timo.
team does he play?
Jacksonville.
You talking
Gabe
about
Oh,
Davis?
Nope.
Kurt?
Nope.
no, the dude for LSU.
Parker fucking Williams. Dang, I did it
F
again.
bomb, bro. F bomb. Who? Parker
Uh,
Williams?
I think it's
I
Parker
accept
Williams or Parker
apologies,
something.
HD.
Yeah,
But
he's from LSU.
I apologize. Yeah, Parker
He
is
was
Parker
Baker's
Williams.
teammate.
Okay, this dude can make big plays in the clutch. And last year he made a play where he caught an impossible touchdown that actually gave the Jaguars a win.
I
It
mean,
was
he's
late in the
nice,
season last
but
year.
I don't see Steve Smith, man.
Yeah, Steve
No,
Smith
the reason why I
was
compare him to Steve Smith is because of the stature. But this
Oh,
is a guy that's not
5'9",
afraid to put his
5'9", got a
body.
birthday.
He's not
Speed.
afraid to put his body out on the line to make the big
Oh,
catch
okay.
when it
Got
matters
that
the
heart.
most.
He
That's
got that heart.
why I compare him to Steve Smith. Now he's not as obviously as skilled as Steve Smith
Yeah,
to me
man.
as
Like,
far as the size is
We gotta watch
concerned.
what we
Steve
say.
Smith.
That's Mr. Catch Balls, nigga.
Okay,
Pause.
okay. Yeah, okay. But I'm talking about as far as stature and heart, he reminds me of Steve Smith.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I could.
don't know, man. None of these niggas remind me of Steve Smith.
Steve
Steve
Smith
Smith was special, dog.
like Steve Smith
Yeah,
was
he
different,
was.
bro.
But dude,
And he was
look at
tough.
Parker
Because
Williams, bro. Look
And he
at
was
Parker
tough.
Williams.
hold on. You gotta remember, me and AB know we had to deal with this nigga for years in the NFC South. This
Yes,
nigga,
sir. Yes,
dog,
sir.
he made Akeem to leave, have to go to another team. He got kicked
Man,
out the
Oh
NFC
yeah,
South.
Ice up,
bro. Look,
son. Ice up.
I'm talking about tough, dog.
And then
Tough.
niggas
I've been
did
And
on.
the
go
thing
home
is,
Hey,
dirty
look,
in Hall
and don't
faster than
forget.
him.
and what
Hey, but
Steve
hold
Smith
up,
was like
HG.
5'9", bro.
Man,
What
he
was
was
He
Steve
was
5'9".
5'9".
5'9", barely 200, but he was solid. Hey, HG. But you forgot
Spirit
one
of a
thing.
6'4" nigga.
Don't forget how he humbled down Jalen Ramsey.
Oh man.
Yup.
Gave that
He
boy
was
that
like,
work,
all right,
Timo.
I remember
because
that when he
Jalen
went.
Ramsey was talking all that. He was talking all that nonsense, and then Steve Smith was like, all right, let's talk after the game.
Yup.
Meet me in the
He
hallway.
didn't
Let's
want
talk
that
after the
smoke.
game. He ain't want
Nah,
He
that.
didn't want
AJ
that smoke.
Green. AJ Green.
Whoever just said that, yep.
No, I said that shit. He ain't want that smoking. Then plus, dog, he punked Richard
Now I
Sherman
said he didn't
too.
want that smoke.
He punked Richard
Yeah,
Sherman as well.
nigga. No,
Hey, Steve
nigga.
Smith was one of them
Nah,
receivers you
That's
ain't
what I'm
want
nah,
that
saying.
nigga.
smoke
No,
with.
we gotta watch
He
Did
what we
punked
say.
Steve
something.
he
Smith,
When
punked
you ain't
George
want that
listen,
smoke
Jenkins.
with Steve
listen,
Smith,
He
bro.
punked
Nah,
George
you didn't.
Jenkins.
man. Look, man, this nigga Steve Smith is a monster, dog. Like, look, man, at 5'9", this nigga
Wow.
was the real life Rod Tidwell.
Man, for real.
nah,
Nigga. This
yeah,
nigga Steve Smith
But see,
did something I never thought a receiver would ever do.
Steve,
They ran like a boot action towards his way. Von Miller is coming downhill, coming, screaming at the offensive player. This nigga Steve Smith come out of nowhere. Bam! Blocked this nigga, knocked him on the ground. I'm like,
crack back.
yo, this nigga
that
Ice up,
crazy.
son.
Steve Smith
Ice
was a
up.
beast,
Ice
guy.
up.
Steve Smith was a beast, dog.
That's
Flat
what I'm
out.
saying. So and I
Steve
can't
Smith in
compare
LA.
these little niggas to Steve Smith. Man,
South Central LA. Yeah, that's South Central LA.
that's a LA nigga for real. He is. That's
Facts.
a real. I mean,
Because
he
he
a
was
real
always
LA
angry. He was
nigga.
always angry.
Nigga, yeah, because he's the shortest nigga on the
Like,
field.
Yeah.
nigga, I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, who made you mad this morning? What
Dog,
is
he
wrong
dog,
with
dog.
you?
Hey
Dog,
man.
he is
To
5
live and
foot.
die in
He
LA is the
is
place you
5
want to
foot.
be.
He is 5'9", dog. On the
With the
field,
spirit
he
of
No,
a
has
six
to
no,
four
but
be
no,
nigga.
like
no,
that.
no.
Don't underestimate undersized guys.
Remember when the Saints was on that bounty shit? Oh, he wasn't going for that shit.
What's up? What's up, my T girl? I hope everything good with you in Florida. I hope you.
LB,
Yeah, facts.
LB.
Oh
LB.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
What
LB
it
gave
do,
that.
LB?
LB gave that
I'm
what
like a fly,
trickery?
like,
What
Nigga,
trickery?
your ass don't be like T. Where the
LB,
lunch
it was good.
money?
It was good seeing you this morning,
My
LB.
bad, HD. My damn stuff dropped down.
That John gave me a headache this morning. I said, bro, I can't,
What?
bro.
What gave you a headache?
Freaking
Hey, LB. Now I understand what you
Phil,
and
and
HD be saying.
freaking Phil and what's this? Corey and shit.
Oh Lord,
This
what
nigga
Phil
Why
say
got
now?
bad
so bad?
taste.
Why do
This,
see like nigga? I be saying that this nigga he be wanting niggas to indulge him and shit, dog. Like I ain't got time for
man,
that shit anymore.
hey T,
Hey,
hey
My
T.
niggas
Man,
just keep going back and forth and
I
shit,
Wait,
remember
hold
I
Here's the
on,
went
dog.
up
thing
wait,
there.
though.
wait. What'd you say, T?
I said, yeah, it still be wanting niggas to indulge him and shit, dog. You can keep going back and forth.
Man, bro.
But
I
see,
remember.
look
I
at.
don't even be in
But see,
indulging it. I'll just be like, bro, like you're yapping
yeah.
way too
Bro,
much.
like
Like you're
the
just saying
craziest, the
anything.
craziest thing was right. We was talking about LeBron, and I said LeBron plays good with catch and shoot shooters, right? So I brought up Curry. This nigga talking about, oh well, the majority of people was like, oh well, Curry don't fit with LeBron. So I told Phil, I said, yeah, he can. He can move off the ball, go off the screen, and shoot.
And the best catch and shooter
Oh,
you can
it,
find.
yes. And then not only that, Phil talking about, oh, name me a shooter that LeBron had that was catch and shoot.
Fool, he
I'm like,
just
bro,
said Steph
LeBron had
Curry.
shooters.
Lord Jesus.
Yes.
What was Phil point though?
Bruh,
What was Phil point? What was
even
Phil point?
Phil had bad takes. He
that
talking about,
nigga
oh,
just
LeBron can't.
no.
That's what he do.
I
That's
can't
what he
I'ma
blame
do.
that
just
on
tell y'all.
Phil.
I'ma just
Them
tell
niggas. Now I
y'all.
understand. Them niggas suck, bro.
I'ma just
Them
tell
niggas got
y'all because
bad
I had
takes.
experience with this nigga. This nigga just be yapping, dog. This nigga
I
get on my
know.
nerves.
Who
That's
He
do?
what I
has
just went. I just feel
Phil,
like I be
Phil.
talking to. I just feel like sometimes I just be talking to
Phil.
like it don't. It just feels like I be talking to like five casinos sometimes.
God damn.
It is like not real. It's just be five car sales. It don't be like no
Yeah.
individuals. It just be
I
That
think
five
Phil
cars.
Hey,
kind of messed up the New York thing for
secretly,
Melo, man. That's just my
this
opinion.
he
nigga, I'm
did.
I
like,
ain't gonna
this
put it
nigga
all on
try to
Chill
bring
Phil.
it
nah,
up.
bro.
I'm not
listen,
gonna put it all
you
on
gotta
Phil,
Trying
but
to,
I'm gonna say
you
it
gotta
was
look
a
at the
big
mind
part of it.
games. Like Phil
but
secretly
Timo,
loves the Knicks.
you gotta call a spade for
No, he
spade. You
don't. He
gotta
a
call that out.
fraud.
Yes, he does.
Hold on. T, what you said?
And I was saying secretly, Phil loves the Knicks, man. He just likes to hear niggas like D ride the Knicks.
He said on my
You
page
know,
he a Knicks fan.
yeah, he loves the Knicks and shit,
No,
dog.
and I tell him
Niggas,
every week. I
niggas just
said, no, you don't.
y'all just
You're a
indulge
fraud.
this
Well,
nigga
he
because
played
he
for the
talk
Knicks,
about the
so
Knicks
why
too
wouldn't he
often.
be a Knicks fan?
You know what I'm saying?
Cause he's not. Cause he's a fraud, and I've been saying that for him for months. He's a
Man,
fraud.
y'all,
I don't care what
this
he
is
say.
how
He
he
This
gets
fit
the
nigga,
is. He a
whole.
fraud.
This is how he gets the whole chat into talking about the Knicks for 2 goddamn hours and shit. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? No,
this
nigga,
and then,
nigga,
get out of here.
every time
Like
they lose, this nigga started bringing up.
I'm not trying to hear for an hour Jalen Brunson is a bench player. I'm not trying to hear that for an hour, bro.
Nah,
Hold
man.
on. Stop. Who
Wait, who said
Jalen
Jalen
Brunson
Brunson
is a
was a
bench
bench
player?
player?
Phil.
Phil,
What? How?
You think I was
I
gonna
All right,
told
engage
you,
in it?
this
F
nigga
bomb
got bad
Phil.
You
taste.
think
F
You
you
think
bomb
I'm
Phil
engaging in
and what
that?
he talking about and what he stand
Oh,
for. If that's
okay.
what he really said, F bomb Phil and what everything he stand for. If that's what he said,
I'm like,
That
you
bro?
can't
nigga,
do
Oh,
it.
Dude,
that
he's
dog,
a
I
guy.
would,
I just
he's
went,
a
listen.
gaslighter, bro.
I would take Brunson on my team right now if I could,
But
dog.
Man, yeah.
oh,
Man,
yeah.
I
Phil
know
who
is
he.
a
trying to
wouldn't
I know
remember.
exactly?
Brunson is
I
down
take
with the
Jalen
Rockets. I
Brunson
know
over
that for
all
Phil
sure.
is
day.
a
What is he talking
no.
about?
Phil is
This
a
nigga suck,
Hold on.
bro.
Go ahead, T.
I'm
Phil.
trying to remember parts of it. I know somehow we led it to the conversation of
Man,
better
Phil be
players or whatever.
gaslighting
So he
y'all
was like,
niggas.
so Donovan Mitchell. So you think Brunson's better than Donovan Mitchell? Here come Curry who said, man, you stupid, man. You do it. I'm like, dog. He's owned him. He's owned Donovan Mitchell in both conferences, West and East.
Come on
Man, when
now.
did he
Thank
do
you.
Man,
that in the West?
Phil,
He did it in
Phil is
This nigga.
2021.
Phil is a
Hold on.
gaslighter,
He
bro.
did it in
Y'all
He
20.
be
took
letting
he
Phil
took
All
Dallas
right,
gaslight
to
all
the
y'all.
to
right,
the
all right.
Western
And
Conference
LB,
hey,
Finals,
I'm gonna
LB,
be
dog.
honest.
LB. I know you
Your
right, man,
takes,
but you kind of rubbing a
your takes.
sore spot for me right now, bro. That chill
I
out, bro.
think,
But then this
I
is where
think,
it gets worse. This is where it gets worse. I told them 2021. These niggas tried to argue with me about Luca. I said Luca was not playing until the Western Conference Finals.
Thank you.
So it was going
Right.
to
And
be
if it wasn't
carrying
for
them
Kyrie,
throughout
he
the
wouldn't
whole
even be
conference.
there.
Man,
No,
he
no.
It
He
talking about
talking
wouldn't have
about
carried them
talking
at
about when
2021.
all.
Brunson was
Women,
playing.
When
Yeah,
Brunson was
when
women
when
playing, he
when
had
Brunson
guided
was
them to the
hurt,
Western
five
that's when
Conference
times in
Brunson
a
Finals,
Oh,
was
okay.
dog.
I
row.
thought you
hurt.
was talking about. I thought you was talking about
No, I'm
Luca and
talking 2021.
Mavericks.
I'm
Sorry.
talking
Nuh-uh.
21.
Uh-uh.
I'm talking the 21 playoffs, 2021.
In 21.
And then
When
I
he got it,
said,
when he
and then
got
I,
into the
and then
Western
they
Conference
kept asking
Finals.
me five times in a row, how you gonna do that when you have Luke on your team? I said, what, you dumbass? I said, like Luca was not playing until the Western Conference
Jesus,
Finals.
bro.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking. I said that you just don't watch. You focus. You hate watch the
Man,
Lakers.
Hey,
You don't
That's
watch
what I
hey,
nothing
be
else,
saying,
bro.
man. Like
man,
niggas,
that
You watch the
nigga
Lakers. You don't watch
that
gaslight
nigga
nothing else,
said
y'all.
bro. Like,
sometimes.
Man, listen,
and
Phil
then
love to
not only that, not, not only
he
that,
plays
right?
he
Hold
plays the
on.
contrarian, dog. He plays the contrarian to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he can hear niggas talk about the
it
Knicks
ain't
all
even
night.
about Phil. I know what Phil be doing. The rest of these morons that be in the chat. The only one that was making sense was
Mhm.
Man of God. Because Man of God was like, what are y'all talking about? And
Bro,
That's
it was
why I
so
be
those
like,
three
dog.
outgoing Man of
If
God was
you
like, what are
say
y'all
it was
talking
so
about? Y'all
no,
bad,
crazy.
that's why
right?
sometimes I be thinking to myself, I be like, dog,
Because
you
I
say
came
one
in on the
more
But see,
conversation
bullshit.
when they
I'm
but
gonna
asked
see,
reach
me
in
the
Trey,
the fucking
question.
shit out of you.
No, no. Before Strictly and all them got there, like I came in on the
Yeah.
conversation I think Outlaw asked me, he was like, "Didn't Brunson break Michael Jordan's record in the playoffs last year?" I was like, "Yeah, the 40-point records, like the multiple 40-point
man,
records, right?
Outlaw
Yeah,
dip. Soon as I hopped
yeah,
on,
he did
Outlaw
that."
dip.
So he was like, "See,
He
but
dipped.
and then they take that into saying Brunson is Michael Jordan. It's like, how do you get that from that just because he
How?
broke his record?
Well,
Like, what are you talking about?"
Trey,
How?
watch for that F bomb, Trey.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
you ain't gotta worry
Hey,
about me.
but
You
see,
ain't gotta worry about me watching the damn ball. You better be worried about you in
but
F
see,
They kept
bomb.
but
doing that.
see,
They
here's,
kept doing
but
that the
see,
whole
here's the
match. It's
thing,
like,
though,
dog,
right? We,
why am I talking about these like legend players, bro? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's Jordan. I say he was Jordan? No, I
hmm
just said he broke Jordan's record. Like, just tell me that you only watch the NBA when you're hating on LeBron and you don't watch other teams. Like, just say that.
thank you. But
Hmm.
see, here's my thing, though. We went from that and start talking about music, right? And
Oh, Lord, here we
somebody, I
go.
think it was Corey or Phil. Nah, it was
Mhm.
Corey, and he was like, yeah, you know, they,
Uh-oh.
no,
Uh-oh.
they don't, nigga. I'm a Florida dude. No, we don't. Well,
Hold on, wait, what? You
I could
you
lift
dropped
up my
out. What'd you
trunk.
say?
I
Dog, you dropped out. We didn't
now
quite see that.
Hold on. We ain't catch the last part, Strick. Say it again.
Yeah, you dropped
my
to the matrix.
my bad. I was saying Corey was talking about, oh yeah, people still listen to DJ Khaled. I'm like, bro, I'm a Florida boy. We don't bump DJ Khaled over here. What are you talking about? And then this
Mm.
man said, well, I could you know open my trunk and blast some DJ Khaled. I'm like, nigga, this ain't '07. This ain't no I'm so hood. This
No,
ain't
you
no,
went
you
left
know
with
what I'm
that
saying,
though.
like
You went
backwater.
left with that because I know what they were saying. It's like, dog, you're not listening for Khaled. You're just listening for whoever's on the album. Khaled don't
Yeah.
rap.
And the
Yeah,
nigga he's rapping.
exactly.
What the hell?
You're
What
I
listening
the
for the
hell is
told
he
you
artist,
on
like
that.
about?
LB
Yeah.
said. You're
I
listening
told
for
you
the
that this
artist.
But
morning. You
but
wasn't
see,
making sense.
but see, but see,
If you listen
but
to
see,
Kodak,
I
Kodak
have
is
to
on a
say
Khaled album. So you're not gonna listen to Khaled album if your man's Kodak ain't on there. That's what I'm saying.
no,
Like
but see,
that's not
my
making sense what you said.
no, because my perspective was is this, dog. You from Atlanta, cool. But we in Florida, we don't bump DJ Khaled like that. When it comes to his albums, I never heard nobody bumping Khaled, especially when his albums came out, except for '07.
I talked to
That's what I
plenty of
meant.
women. I talked to plenty of women from Florida. I talked to plenty of dudes from Florida. It's not about Khaled. It's about who's on his album. He's not a rapper. All he does is take
He's,
niggas and put
Right.
them together on one
Exactly.
album.
yeah,
Like
he's a collaborator.
You went
I
left with
just
it,
thought,
like where he from? New
Mm-hmm.
Orleans. Like, nah, don't nobody give it. Like you being low, like '07. Like how many
oh,
song hits records he had after '07?
but see,
Like
but
dog, he was
see,
in my 20s still making hits, and that was in the
but
2010s.
but I understand that LB. It's just that I come from a different perspective. I
You're
just
doing that thing you did yesterday.
Mm-mm.
You're
Don't
doing
do
that
it.
thing you did yesterday.
Don't do it. Keep your heart 3 stacks.
Yeah, LB,
man.
you
You about
straight.
to shoot, you about to shoot yourself, you about to shoot yourself in the foot. Don't do it.
Y'all niggas talking about he about to crash out, nigga.
Yeah,
You
man.
about to shoot yourself in the foot. Don't do it.
You did
Oh,
that thing
that nigga
yesterday. The thing
did
was like,
crash
who
out
you really
yesterday,
talking
didn't
about? It's
he?
like,
No,
dog,
no,
you
that was
ain't talking about
crazy
nobody
crashed out.
specific.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
False
No,
alarm. False
no,
alarm.
I
don't
forgot that
do it.
was Trey who crashed out yesterday.
I'm
Don't
like,
don't don't do it.
damn,
Don't do
hey,
it on my B day, dog. Don't do
I
it on my
hopped
B day,
on,
dog. Don't do it on my B day.
Soon as I hopped on, Outlaw clicked out. I'm like, dang, Outlaw, what the hell?
Oh yeah, happy birthday again to you, AB.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Happy
it,
I know
man.
Yeah.
you had
birthday,
fun. I
bro.
know wifey had something
Yeah,
ready.
I'm like, soon as I
Yeah,
hopped
man.
on, yeah, soon as I,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Outlaw left because these niggas was just yapping too much. So I know he
Oh,
was
okay,
upset.
yeah, it was, yeah, man.
Cause
So
it
you
was
got it,
getting
man.
like
It's,
I'm not arguing with you about LaMelo Ball. I'm not doing that, bro. I think
no,
y'all
don't do it.
brothers
Don't.
know that.
I'm glad you didn't do it, LB.
Okay, so here's the question. What the hell was going on? Like, what was the premise of the whole chat?
I don't know, man. You know how
man,
boys do.
Basically,
Okay.
I came in on the top, I guess, of the Knicks or whatever. So
Man, last
they
time I was
asked
in
me
Chino
questions
Chat,
about Brunson. They asked me questions
What you
like,
said?
I'm like, Corey, we owned you niggas last year. We gonna do it again this year. Can you and the rest of your Philly fans like shut the hell up? Like, dog. Like
Oh,
man.
nobody
Corey, a
think
Philly
about
fan?
y'all.
LB.
Last time I was on
Nobody's thinking
Chino
about
Chat,
y'all. Nobody.
niggas
What
was
you
sitting
said,
there
Steve?
talking about.
This
I
thing.
said
Hey,
last time I was on Chino Chat, niggas was talking about didn't nobody come from Africa and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
What?
What the hell?
okay, on a whole nother note than
Wait
that.
a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey,
Hold
look,
on.
shit.
Wait a
LB,
minute.
look,
No, man, y'all want
them
me to
niggas
be
you
Man.
still my
straight.
drinking?
Yeah, last
Wait a
time.
minute.
Yeah,
Hold
last
on.
time I was there. I
Hey,
mean, somebody cried.
hey
You know.
Trey, I guess our
I'm trying to
ancestors didn't
compute
come
what
from
T I'm
Africa.
trying to compute what T
listen,
just
I
said to
just
me,
told the
bro.
nigga we could just talk about
yeah, that's not the
Yeah,
that's a
last time. Yeah,
whole
last
that's
time.
Next
Yeah,
way
topic.
left at the fork of the
Change the
road.
Yeah,
subject. Change the
man.
subject.
Them boys
I
came
mean,
out.
I
last
Them
came,
boys
time.
came
I
out
I
the
mean,
came
last
in,
transfer
time.
portal with that
I
one.
came
Next
in,
Yeah,
subject.
I
last
came
time.
in,
Last
They
time I
came out
was.
of left field.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
last
came
time
Man,
I was.
in, and
Last time I was on live.
boy,
I
T-Bone,
mean,
I'm like,
somebody
man,
cried.
take
came
your ass
in,
back to the transfer
and
portal.
listen,
you went left, Josh.
matter of
You
fact,
went
can we
right.
have a hold on? Matter of fact,
Hold on.
T, what you were saying about
um,
that? They was talking about Africa.
oh, the one dude came in there like, what you mean blacks come from Africa or no? How you know blacks came from Africa?
Jesus Christ.
Some dumb shit he
Yeah,
said.
Hey,
man,
highlight that
see,
comment. I
I
want to
done
see who that
told.
is. Highlight that comment.
Oh, Cito, dog, I done told
Y'all
Cito
black
about
people
inviting them
is
off
all
brand
right.
ass niggas to his chat. Them niggas don't know what the hell
man,
they be
man.
talking about.
Gino should
I'm
tell
just
that nigga go
saying,
back to the
nigga.
transfer portal, dog. Go back to the
But
portal.
see, here's my thing, right?
Now we can talk about something
I
else.
came in, and I think LB and them was talking about the Knicks, and I made a comment. I forgot what comment, and then it led to the LeBron thing. And I'm like, bro, Phil, you have bad takes, bro. How the hell you gonna ask me what catch and shoot shooter that LeBron played with? Oh, Curry don't. And then Cino and the rest of them even agree talking about Curry can't play with LeBron. I'm like, bro, yeah, he can. What do
He
you
They
not?
can.
didn't watch the
First of
Olympics.
Okay.
He
all,
create his
first of
own
Hey,
shot.
hey,
all, did
hey,
you watch the
hey.
Olympics?
Steph could
Whoever
create
First
his
said
of
own
first of
shot.
all.
all, go
That's the
ahead. I want a
whole point I
rebuttal
was
after you,
making.
please.
Steph could create his own shot. That's all I said. But
Yeah, but I mean, they played
y'all
pretty
need to
good
get that
together in the
bias
Olympics.
about your heart. Like I don't care about your feelings or how you feel about it. I'm just telling you what it
The,
is. Like
Look, you said who?
they done it. So it's like, what are y'all talking
Yeah,
hey,
about?
real
that's what I'm
talk.
saying. Did
Hold up.
nobody watch the Olympics? They played pretty well together.
That's what I'm
Yeah, they
Yeah.
saying.
Especially
did.
in the
This
last
is
Oh
why
my
Hey,
y'all
Who
god,
who
watch the
said
hell
that?
out of
Yeah,
these
who
niggas.
was
T
Like,
trying to
what are you
debate with you,
talking
T,
LB?
them
about?
niggas can't even, them niggas can't even answer my question. That's how I know.
Hold
I'm like,
on.
all right,
Hold
hey,
on.
They
real
just
them
say the
talk.
Who was
niggas.
trying to debate
same
with you?
crap
Who was
over and
trying to debate
over.
with you, LB?
Feeling Corey, like
Hey,
you know the nigga that you apparently you made him
Oh,
cry or
that made
whatever.
him
I
L,
cry.
ain't
L,
see
L,
Yeah.
that nigga.
LB from the
Oh
outside
Lord.
looking in.
Nigga, what the heck? Nigga,
LB from the
hold
outside
on.
looking
What
in.
the
You
hell
know
did
what
you
I
do
can.
to that
Whoa,
nigga?
whoa, Exxon,
Look,
what did you
Hold
do to make him
that is
cry?
not my fault.
Hold
Look,
on,
I'm gonna say
everybody.
this.
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna say
man.
this.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead,
say this.
team. Go ahead, Sean.
I'm gonna say this. It was T fault. That was
on.
T. That
What
was T
happened?
fault.
Now,
I wasn't
Eshawn,
gonna
that
say
was
it
your
was
fault.
T. It was
That
T
was
Nigga,
your
fault.
what
It
the
was
fault.
hell,
T and
nigga? What the
AB.
hold on? What the
It
hell
was
did
T and
you do?
AB
No,
fault.
we're not blaming
know
T.
what was
We're not
my
blaming
fault.
T. That was S Young fault. Go back to the
It was
portal.
T fault. This
Hold
T
on,
got him
hold
mad.
on.
T got him mad.
That nigga said go back to the
Go
portal.
back to the
Hey,
Go
I'm
back to
portal.
the
trying to figure
portal.
LB,
out who the hell. I'm like, what the hell did
LB.
y'all
What did I
do?
do?
I don't even know what I
Look.
did.
T,
What did I
no, him
do?
and T,
Them niggas, man.
they started arguing about who was better play between a bead or a prime boogie.
Prime
So
Oh
Boogie
god.
up.
T and
Prime
AB are
Boogie.
T and AB is talking to the man. So I came in, I said, I haven't seen Prime Boogie at the playoffs. I haven't seen him in the
I
playoffs.
have.
I can't say so in his prime though. So I
Even
came
in
in
Hey,
and
the
said,
chat, it's
even
S
in the
Young fault,
college.
dog, because the dude started crying,
but
dog.
I can't say, but to me, I feel Prime Boogie is better. He got
Hey,
he got
L,
emotional because he was a Philly fan, so he got emotional. So
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
he
sorry
said,
about how I
"Yo,
feel,
LB.
But
man.
these mofos at
you
what
can't be
was the
talking about
question?
Philly." Da, da, da. I
L,
said, "Dude,
LB.
y'all had too
You
much. Y'all,
don't.
I said you had too much help. You had Harden. That didn't work out. Shit, boom. You had Jimmy Butler. That didn't work out. Now,
Listen,
Boom.
you
on
can't
no
complain. We got PG.
on nobody's planet is Embiid messing with cousins, dog.
Boogie.
I ain't
Boogie.
at
Prime
all.
cousins.
So,
All right,
I
so
Prime
mean,
what
cousins.
was
Key
your
factor.
question?
Prime
hold on, but I
cousins.
ain't tricked though. But I got him mad once I said about the jump shot with Kawhi. When I told him about the jump shot, he started crying.
Yeah.
So
No,
What?
what was you
LB, you know,
saying?
I think the biggest problems with the
Emotional
Knicks, bro,
ass
in my
niggas,
opinion,
man.
he's like, "Where's your
uh,
team? Where's your team? What about your team? Let me talk about your team."
Yeah, he started
Hey,
crying, dog. I'm
y'all,
like, LB,
started
you,
crying.
S
Like
Young, you
I
wrong.
said, I knew, I knew.
Hold on. I'm
yeah,
confused. So, like, what are we talking about? Are we comparing? Like, who compared Cousins to Embiid? That's not a comparison.
it's not. I was
The
trying to
dude
talk
did.
about the
The dude was
Knicks
telling T
That
in
that.
nigga
rebuttal to
Corey.
The
something
dude was
LB
Okay,
telling T
so
said.
that. Yeah.
hold on, Timo. Eshawn, you said that he said he tried to compare him to Cousins.
Yeah, that's what he was debating with T. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you were saying, Timo?
Yeah, well, I was
About the Knicks.
trying to say to LB. I was like, you know what the problem has been with the Knicks over the past
Mm.
decade and then some, bro. Dolan. Dolan is the
Didn't we
issue.
have this conversation before? And I
Yeah,
told you
but
for like the
Dolan's not in
18th
charge no more.
time.
That's why they've been successful lately.
Like
He
we've
stepped
had
Do-
this
out the way.
conversation
Dolan's
before,
not in
G Word.
charge, but he's still.
No, 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 no,
Wait,
no,
is he
no,
still
no.
a
We
majority
I
had this
owner?
con.
appreciate it,
Why you
Bisbal.
keep bringing this
No,
up?
Is he a
he's
majority
the
Told you
owner?
this like
no,
10 times
he's the
already.
owner, but he's not in the way. Leon Rose is running the whole ship.
But
It's in his
he
hands.
still has a seat at the board, is
No,
what I'm
he
saying.
No,
doesn't. This mofo
He
is focused
doesn't.
on the sphere. I told you this like
That
2 months
nigga,
ago. It's
that
like,
nigga
dog,
ain't been
he
system
has
Hey,
activated.
LB. Hey,
nothing.
look, man. I've been off
All he
that
do is
crown
just
tonight,
run the
man.
ship.
Don't hate on me, bro. I got 2 days off, man. Don't hate on me.
well,
Two
the
days.
crown.
How
Well,
about
well,
three
well,
months ago? Because
well,
we
well,
had this conversation at
the
least
crown
three
got the
times.
crown kicking
Man,
in
you
way
know how
too
much
Three.
much.
stuff I got to think about at work in between 2 months.
Three.
No, I'm just saying Dolan is he's not in charge of the basketball operations. The guy in charge
All
is
right,
Leon
okay.
Rose. Leon Rose has that. Now the ownership and business side, Dolan probably runs that, but I'm talking strictly basketball. Leon
Okay.
Rose runs the team. That's why the Knicks have been successful the past 3-4 years. That's why they've been
Okay.
doing
So when did
better.
he take
It
over?
is
When did Leon
Leon
Rose take
Rose
over?
and World Wide
Like three or
West.
4 years ago, like when he came
Okay,
in.
I
Wasn't it
don't
three
know
or
because
four
I don't
years,
follow the
LB?
Knicks like that.
Well, I follow everybody. I got to.
I
So,
only
but
follow my team, and that's the Cavs. So
oh man, I feel sorry for you, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is what.
Shit,
Hey,
we
But
look.
but
Hold
but
on,
for the
hold on, hold
but
on,
fifth
hold on,
time
hold on,
for
hold
but
the
on.
we owe
fifth
y'all
LB,
time
ass
telling you
I
to
know
whooping.
what
take
you about to.
We
Leon.
Hold
owe
up,
y'all
LB.
ass whooping
Hold up, LB.
after y'all
Uh,
screwed us in that game last
hold
year.
up,
We owe
hold
y'all
up,
an ass
LB.
whooping. We
Yeah,
owe
Before you
y'all
bring
one.
up, because
I said
I
it's
know something
Leon
he about to go in
Rose
the
and
bag about.
Worldwide Wesley and Worldwide West. They run shit.
Yeah, but
It's them two.
like I say, my team is the Cavs. Always been a Cavs fan since a kid. That's
We finna
all
whoop
it
y'all
was,
ass this year, dog.
bruh.
Y'all robbed us in
We
that
need to
game
find something
7.
good. Like I say,
Y'all
we
robbed
gonna
us in
find
that
something.
game 7. We gonna come whoop your ass this year.
But look, but look, 2 years ago when we played the Knicks in the first round, Jared Allen completely punked out the Mitchell Robinson, and that's a fact.
Man,
Yeah.
Jared Allen sat out. He sat out the rest of the series. He couldn't take getting
No,
Paulo
that was
moving on it.
that was
I
last
know
year.
that was
I'm talking
last
about
year. Paulo, yeah, Paulo, and it was giving. He was letting Mo Wagner give him the business. He didn't want to play no more.
bruh, 2 years ago, Mitchell Robinson gave him the business, bro.
And
He made Mitchell Robinson.
Randall gave him and Mobley the business too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give Mobley a slight pass only because he's still a kid. He's still a
Man,
kid
hell no, I don't give a
in
damn
my
if you a kid. You can't say
nah,
that.
I'm giving him but
Man, I ain't
bruh,
giving that nigga no pass. Man,
Jared Allen,
Mobley played some of the softest basketball I've seen in a long time.
well, maybe that's why he got to be better than Chris Bosh then, because that's who he remind me of.
I don't know, dog. Bosh was way better than him, bro.
Yeah, let's
Bosh
not do
had a
that.
way
Bosh
better
Nah,
had
game than
he
him.
ain't Bosh, but I can see
wait,
the
wait.
compares.
Can I
I
be
can
more
see the
specific?
compares.
Can I
He
be
ain't
more
Bosh, but I
specific
can
on
see
the
the
Yes,
comment I
Go
just
please
ahead,
compares.
made?
do.
Timo.
Please
Please,
do.
appreciate it.
Okay, I'm talking about Bosh post game. Because if you look at Evan Mobley in the post and you look at how Chris Bosh played in his early days in the post, the games are very similar. Bosh just got his jumper way more developed at an earlier time than Evan Mobley has so far. That's a fact.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's what
talking
I'm
about
saying,
the
bro.
inside game
You
is
talking
very the
about,
inside games are very
But
similar.
okay,
listen, bro.
but dude, Bosh
When
since high school, Bosh's game has been way better than Mobley's.
yeah,
Mobley
like
on
you got to
any
remember
level has not messed with
In
Bosh.
Toronto, before he got with Miami, in
He was
Toronto, he was
25 and
25
10.
points, 25 and 12. You know what
12,
I'm
excuse
saying?
me.
Yeah, I know that, bro. That's why I was mad that he went to Miami because Miami killed his career.
Yeah, but I'm saying Mobley ain't never
Hey,
been
I
on
just
that
want to
level.
give a shout out to my team, even though we won 2 chips with them.
Oh
So
my God,
Oh
man.
man, here
Shut
we
up
go.
with your weak ass Miami
Here
Heat,
we go,
dog.
man.
Don't nobody
Shout out
care
to
about you
the
and
only person
Denisha.
Strickland, you're from
he's
Orlando.
talking about
Yeah,
Miami. The only
dog.
person I'm gonna shout out on that is Pat Riley.
Strictly,
I'm gonna
hey,
shout
bruh.
hey,
out Pat
what
Riley, and
Big
that's
L
it.
said? What Big L
Strictly thought he
said?
was gonna
I'm
come
from
in
New
and get
York
that
and I
off.
don't. What Big L
You're
said?
from
I'm from New York
Orlando.
and I don't like the Knicks. I'm from Orlando and I don't like them
Nigga,
Tragic. I mean the
nigga,
Magic.
stop stealing my shit. Nigga, you ain't
Little bro, get back in the
You
portal, man.
better
Get back
you
in the
better hope
transport portal,
Carroll
dog.
never get hurt another day in his life.
Bro,
Get back in the portal, dog.
you were giving me a headache. No, what are you doing? Like,
You fighting
bro.
people? You pulling a Jay-Z? Damn.
I
This
don't
has
know
been
what
another.
he pulling. I just know
Well,
Strictly ain't even say it right, and he talking about some dude. Nobody care about your heat, bro. Like nobody care.
well, all I got to say
That
is, welcome
manufactured
to
ass
another
championship
And
episode
ass
of
the
team.
Heat we trust. And the
Y'all better
Heat we
call
trust.
LeBron and D Wade back and Bosh. Y'all better call them niggas back. Get
We
y'all
don't
Hey,
want
situations.
LeBron.
hey,
We
little
don't want
bro,
that
not
ball.
coming.
We
They're
don't
not
want
coming
that.
through that
We
door.
don't want that
They're not
messed
coming
up
through that
hairline.
door.
We don't want that messed up
Man,
hairline. I
whatever.
got a
I
bald
want it.
spot in the
Hey,
middle of
guess
my head.
what? Well, guess what? That no hairline gave y'all 2 chips, nigga.
Yeah, kick it
And guess
with
what?
with the
And guess
kick it.
what? We don't want him. We don't want him back.
Oh, you ain't
We
what
don't
shit
want
to
him
be
back.
left, nigga.
Right. Y'all
We
ain't
don't
won
want him
10
back.
since he left.
Hey, HG,
Y'all
I
ain't
can't
won 10
lie on
since he
that. We did
left.
get him 2
And here's the
chips,
thing,
bro.
though. I'm
Hey,
gonna say
strictly.
this. I'm gonna say
Hey,
this
strict. It ain't been the same. It ain't been the same since LeBron came and crushed the building.
Hold on. To all my Heat fans who are watching, I just want to let you
That's
guys
all I'm
know.
saying, dog.
Here's the thing, though.
Okay,
We
hold
don't
on. Can
want
we?
LeBron back in Miami.
No, no,
How
no,
the
no, no,
hell
no,
you
no,
gonna
no,
leave
no,
us
no,
to
no,
go
no,
back to
no,
Cleveland?
no. Stop
You
it! Stop
messed
it!
up
Stop it!
ball
Hey,
in the
bro,
back.
he
Stop it!
we hold up, pump
Stop
your
it!
brakes,
Stop
bro.
it!
We
Stop it!
damn sure
Stop
don't
it!
want his that.
The
Hold up,
real
LB.
world.
Sorry,
I'm going to
LB.
give you
Let me
the real
LB. Let me
world
say this real quick.
perspective. The real
We don't
world
want LeBron
perspective
back in
is that
Cleveland.
the
We do
Heat
not want
fans
LeBron back in
like
Cleveland by any
Miami.
means necessary.
The Heat fans
For
like
real.
Miami. The end. It's just you and like 6 other niggas, bro.
Man,
The nigga won chips for you.
man,
Him, Wade, and Bosh. What are you talking about?
listen there.
This is all
LeBron
these
can
things.
live
We
and
don't
Bro,
want
die
shut
in
your
LeBron.
mouth,
LA,
bro.
bro. He can stay out
LeBron,
there. We don't want him back in
LeBron
Cleveland.
did us dirty. LeBron did us dirty. That ball hitting
No, he
bastard did
didn't.
us dirty.
He did everybody
No, he
dirty.
What?
didn't. The
Okay,
nigga left,
okay.
bro. Pat Riley should have
LB,
No,
paid his
but on some
ass.
LB,
My
serious
contract was up.
LB,
I'm out, nigga.
LB,
Pat
Get
Riley
LB,
should have
over.
paid his ass. So what?
LB.
Nigga left. How he do you dirty? You won rings off of it. Now you could have said that
yes.
if he didn't.
This
Like
LB.
we could
But
have
that
went
nigga
listen,
back
had a
the
great
following
year in
year,
2012. What are we talking about?
but we could have went back the
LB, let me
following year.
listen. This is what had me the most heated about LeBron and more than anything. I didn't care that he went to Miami. I saw that coming. I didn't care he went to LA. I saw that coming. But the thing that aggravated and that made me feel some type of way when he went to LA is because it seemed like he tried to overdub everything like a VHS tape over everything that Kobe did. That's what upset me about him going to LA. And I'm like, dude, you ain't gonna never be Kobe. I'm sorry. I don't give a care what numbers say. I don't know all the numbers. Y'all probably got all the numbers. I don't give a crap about all the numbers. If it comes down giving the ball to LeBron or Kobe and clutch time, I'm giving it to Kobe 99.9% of the time.
That's
And
facts.
the only
Now
way
this
I'm
is the
giving that
thing.
0.5% to
Now this is
LeBron
the
James is
thing.
if it's a clear,
Kobe.
unguided, unguarded cut to the hole for a quick layup with point 0.5 or less on the clock.
This is
Mm.
my
Any
thing,
other
though.
situation that I'm going to Kobe.
I mean,
This is this.
but my thing
That's
is
just my opinion.
but
That's
my
my
thing
opinion.
is but my thing is no comparison. You can't compare these two niggas. That's why I don't understand. They don't even play the same position, and they have
Yeah.
two different mentalities. Like
Understood.
I like if you're gonna compare LeBron, you would compare him more like to Magic and all these other guys who
To
control
Magic,
the ball in
Scotty,
their
Bernard
hands.
King, and
And
people
he's
like
not
that.
even Magic. But my thing is Kobe is more of a Michael Jordan or Clyde or that type of people you compare him to. You don't compare him to LeBron. Don't have that mentality. LeBron is more of a guy who plays the point guard because he can't play off the ball. He's
That's
probably the
facts.
greatest. He's probably the greatest transition player we've ever seen, or one of them.
And I mean, the guy piggybacks on defense and he plays a
So
zone
wait,
defense. And now that he lost his athleticism, he can't cheat like he did on defense, like play the passing lanes and jump out on people in certain parts of the game when he was allowed to.
I got a question, a serious question to ask. Does transition the best transition player of all time, that actually counts as something?
Yeah, it's a part of the
It's all
game.
part of
Like it's all a part
basketball.
of basketball. Transition, half court offense, pick and rolls, high screen and lows, boxing one, boxing two, like all of it's a part of the basketball game. The thing is,
Okay,
you're
I
good
understand that.
at that's what I'm
But I'm
saying.
from the
Like
old school where it's just like transition depends more on the skill more than the chance.
no, but
In my opinion,
I mean,
That's what it depended on back in the day. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm just
not
honestly asking
really,
you, like,
not
the greatest
really,
transitional
not
player
really.
actually
Not
counts as something.
No, but not really. But transition is more about athleticism, or you don't even have to have athleticism. You can run transition. It's
All
more
right.
about it's more about agility and more about just agility and read and react. Like you got a
Exactly.
vision,
It's
you can
about
see up
spacing
the
and cut.
right,
You got to have a certain level of chemistry and shit.
right,
You know,
right,
Okay.
right.
Listen,
In my
and
opinion,
court vision and
like
court
it
vision.
I re-
doesn't matter.
I
It doesn't
respect all of
matter.
that.
It
Go
doesn't
ahead,
matter what
LB.
era you're in. Everybody has their own niche. Every player that ever played in the NBA has their own niche in what they do.
Okay, yeah, that is facts. And in my opinion, this is why I feel like, in my opinion, and this is just me, and y'all can knock me down for it. I respect that. But the greatest transitional player to me doesn't acquire as much as it does for being the best what they call today is the best two-way player. A person that plays on offense, can score points efficiently, find their own shot, and distribute to teammates, as well as play on the defensive side of the ball. That to me matters more than the greatest. What people may call it, I don't know if it's a millennial thing, so please excuse me. For the greatest
This has nothing to
transitional
do with what
player,
era.
that
Like I already said it.
I
Like
mean, transition is so
yeah,
like,
it has nothing
think
to do
about
with
it.
any
Think
era.
about the old school Lakers, Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they got their money. They got their
Right.
money in the open court
Facts.
because Magic Johnson had
but
the
they were
vision.
also a very great defensive team too, as well.
Well,
Don't forget that.
but how do you create open court opportunities? You got to play defense. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
Or
so
or depend on missed shots. That too.
Yeah,
that
but
too,
That defense.
the early teams LeBron played for was a great defensive team. That's why he was able to
yeah,
get a lot of transition points because they
this is
caused a
true.
lot of turnovers and a lot of
With
blocks
all
at the rim.
And you're right about that. Everything you're right about that, HD. But don't. I'm sorry to say it because I've been on the inside track of this. But Mike Brown was most of the to do with that.
No, I understand
Oh,
that,
I agree with
but
that.
no, I agree with that. But I'm saying they played defense, and that's how he was able to get a lot of transition points. Is because of
Right.
the tip passes or
Yeah.
the playing the
Or like you
lanes,
said, rebounding.
turnover. Yeah, rebounding.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
had
you're
Z
right.
down
You're
there,
right.
JJ Hickson,
Right.
and Verashal. Those
You
were
had
all strong
Antoine
rebounders.
Jameson.
Yeah,
Antoine Jameson was a great scorer at the mid range and post
and
player.
rebounder. And
Right, and
rebounder.
But
rebounder.
but
Like
the best transition players at that time were LeBron, Gibson, and Pavlovich.
right, exactly. Pavlovich was a key for y'all too. He was good at running. He also played defense on
Mo
the
Williams.
on the guards as well, like the two guards and the
Mo
threes.
Williams was good, but the only thing with Mo Williams was there were a lot of moments where he thought he was too big for the team and he turned the ball over.
Yeah, but he was a compliment in the transition to LeBron. That was his strength. You know,
He was a
he could
good
he could hit
compliment, but
he
not
could
as
hit the
much
open
as
three.
Gibson and Pavlovich were.
Yeah, he
That's
could
just
hit
my
the open.
opinion.
he could hit the open threes. That's kind of what made him like, and he could handle the ball and play the point guard. He wasn't really like a traditional point guard, but his strength was finding the spots in the half court. In the open court and getting in the corner, hitting the three, hitting it from the little
Yeah,
elbow, hitting the little elbow
Mm-hmm.
three when they get in the fast break. You know what I'm saying? Him, Boobie Gibson, that's how they all made that
yeah,
money and
that's
shit
what he
in the
did.
open court. In the open
Oh,
court.
Eric Snow, when
and
Eric Snow was there.
Timu, to address what you were saying earlier about the Kobe Bryant stuff. When LeBron first got there, Kobe Bryant didn't even cross my mind with what he was doing. Cause you already know he just came off of a movie called Trainwreck at the time. He was going into like other businesses outside the NBA. You got to live in LA for that. We all
Or
seen it coming.
what
When he
year
was
is
building
that?
his house in
99,
Calabasas and
2000?
all that, we seen that shit coming. Like it had nothing to do with the Kobe stuff. He was just doing. He like it. Did it become that later? Years later, yeah. But he was there with the intention of like outside of basketball stuff.
Right. As much as it was, but as far as the basketball scale is covered, I don't know. Like I say, I've been a Cavs fan since birth. So it's just like to see Kobe come along and like take Kobe took everything super competitively. That was what to me was just like this guy isn't just the second coming of Michael MJ. He's something different with a little added level because the game has changed.
Yeah,
And
but
that's what I think a lot
yeah,
of people kind of like skip over, but what's the natural fact is that Kobe was MJ, but he adjusted to today's game. And like
Kobe
I say,
wasn't, but Kobe wasn't MJ. They put that on Kobe to be MJ because that was the marketing tool to bring him up in the late 90s and
and the games were
2000s.
very similar.
I mean, I don't know. MJ played in certain spots. Kobe, he didn't have spots. He could shoot from anywhere. Like his range was from half court to the basket. Like that was Kobe.
Okay,
On
Michael
both
okay.
played.
sides of
All
the
right.
floor.
I'll give you that.
Michael was more mid-range, elbows and baseline and low post, high post. They never played alike to me. Like I understand the similarities, like the same mentality, all of this. Kobe had a way better offensive game than Mike. Mike never had that type
Okay.
of offensive game. Mike was more
He didn't have no
athleticism.
handles.
Hold up. Mike was more athleticism and attacking the basket and scoring from below the base, the free throw line.
Right, in his day.
He didn't until the 90s, the early 90s and 1990 was when he expanded his game and he was shooting threes in the mid-range and niggas was like, whoa, we can't sag off of him no more. That's when Mike started doing that mid-range consistently.
Right.
Everybody keep forgetting Mike was attack the basket and score around the basket area. He'll pull up here and there like when he needed to, but he wasn't consistently doing that. So Kobe was
And in my
coming in.
opinion, yeah, Kobe was doing that. So
Hold up. Kobe was coming in, knocking that three ball down. He was shooting from range and he was attacking the basket, but he could shoot from the three. He was shooting open 3-point shots in transition. Like Coach Dale be like, what the hell are you doing? Like Dale Harris be about to take him out, but he was netting the bitch. So their games are different. Kobe, now the later years of Kobe is similar to Mike because, he lost his athleticism. So he took to more of
and
an
that was only by
inside
injury. It
baseline
wasn't
game.
by more so of Father Time because of his athletic regimen,
But
because
no,
of how he
like
worked
Kobe.
out.
But Kobe took a little he took Mike's mechanics and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? His moves and
right.
shit. Like
And he made him better.
when he was in Mike's spots, he would use Mike moves and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he was in Reggie spots, he would use Reggie moves too.
Right.
Reggie talked about this. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Kobe took from everybody. It
Yeah,
wasn't
he
just
took from
Mike. Like
everybody.
he modeled his game after everybody. He didn't just
Rasheed Wallace.
focus on one
No,
person.
not
Like he saw Larry
Hakeem.
Yeah.
Bird. Like
He
he
worked
saw
with
Bird
Hakeem.
and go ahead, T.
He worked with Hakeem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you know Hakeem, all he did was he got his footwork from guard, watching the guards and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like Kobe just had a nigga a litany of moves for like every situation. Dog. You can never make Kobe feel uncomfortable on the
He was
court.
special.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like Mike had his spots. He knew where he had to leverage over the defense and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he would work those spots and shit and get his jumpers off.
Yeah, and he
You
would
know
be
what I'm
netted
saying?
him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like Kobe. Kobe would put the move on you, cross you, do whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like later in Mike's career, just wasn't doing that and shit, dog. He was just getting to his spots. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like like if you want to say that, yeah, he took as far as that from Mike and stuff, but dog, he did different things. Him and Mike attacked the game differently. Mike went to his spots and like T said, he shot from those spots and he mastered those spots he shot from. And he mastered that fadeaway later in his career, like 96 and on. Like that was the
Okay.
Mike. That's when he became like cerebral Mike. Like because he was doing a little bit of the early 90s, but he still was just pulling up mid-range or he was attacking the basket. He still had that athleticism left. It was when he went to baseball and came back. That's when he expanded his mid-range and his post moves and he did all of that. That's when he became like the Michael Jordan, everybody like, oh, wow, this is Michael Jordan. Like when he was
Right.
doing that. Kobe
That was
did all
many
that
years
shit.
later.
Kobe did all that shit early in his career. You know what I'm saying? He mastered all his fundamentals and all of that because he didn't have the athleticism Mike had. He didn't have the hands Mike had. So he had to do extra work to get his game on par with the rest of the two guards in the league, and he had to enhance his game different ways. That's the only way he could be the Kobe we know, because he didn't
And
have
that
all of that. He was athletic,
and
but he wasn't like that. And plus, he was taller than Mike and was a lot longer than Mike as far as his wingspan and
yeah, because
everything. So that was
Kobe was
different.
listed at what 6'6", but he
6'7".
was actually what 6'8" wingspan with longer than 7 feet.
Yeah, he almost had like a 7 feet wingspan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but that was the thing about
That's why
Kobe
that
that would
fadeaway
just
was
kind of
so
like
weak.
set me different.
Oh
That
man, that
set
fadeaway
me
was cold. He was fading away from the elbow three. I said, this nigga sick.
Yeah.
Like, what this
Like
nigga doing? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like nigga, Mike didn't have that kind of range and shit. You know what
nah,
I'm saying? He
bruh.
wasn't doing that.
When
Like not like he would take his threes, but not like Kobe and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? If
Kobe.
Mike
Kobe was shooting damn near from half court, dog, and wetting them hoes.
and
Like, it was
bruh,
like if
crazy.
Mike had a good step in set up three, he can step
Yeah,
into. He can
he
take
could do
some
that.
shit like
Yeah.
an open one, but he wasn't taking them contested and all of that. Name that's what
Right,
Kobe was
right.
doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like Phil Jackson said it best. Like, Michael had a conscience, Kobe was unconscious. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Where
he was
Mike
just
like was methodical in everything he did. Like, Kobe just had no parameters. That nigga was gonna take any type of shot that was known to man, and he would net that shit. That's what made everybody like Kobe. Like, everybody say that's a bad shot, that's a bad shot, but he would net them bitches. Them bad shots, he would hit them. A lot of people weren't hitting. Like, Mike didn't really take bad shots like that.
nah, he
Like, he
didn't.
would
No.
force it sometimes, but when Kobe was taking shots that a nigga, you would get pulled from the game for taking. Like, nigga, you got to come out. Like, what are you
I mean
doing?
that's when Mike learned. That's when Mike learned how to win. When he stopped trying to force the
Right,
basketball.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's when he got better and he started trusting his teammates. So
right.
later on in his career, he wasn't forcing nothing. He was taking
Nothing.
everything was in the middle of his mechanics and
Correct,
shit. Every shot
correct.
he took. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was in the middle. It was controlled in the middle of his mechanics. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
and this
Like
is why I said, but this is why I said that. In my opinion, as far as after 2000, was it three? When did Kobe? When did Shaq leave to join the Heat from LA?
oh
2004.
Where you
4.
was at?
2004,
I was on
3-4
4.
No, it's
season,
5, right?
3-4 or 4-5?
04.
4 or 5.
The '04.
Okay,
The '04 summer with
Yeah,
Okay, but the
Kobe.
fact that Kobe
04,
still
05 season he was in
Miami.
Miami.
Miami. Okay, but the fact that Kobe still was able to muster up 2 championships with basically less than what we would consider honestly a favorable squad and still win 2 more championships without Shaq, to me, that said a little something. And this is just my opinion. It said a little bit something different than MJ because the simple fact that times had changed and Kobe was working on a team with not even a 1A, but a number 2, and then everybody else.
I
Man,
And
nigga,
he
mean,
nigga
still
don't
I
even
managed
mean,
to
Had
look
to
at the
deal
muster
with
up
guy.
two
that
I
championships.
Like,
mean,
once.
but
I
I
think,
don't.
in my
but
opinion,
Kobe,
that to
he
me
faced
more.
Kobe. Kobe
He
faced
only
more
had to deal with
50.
that once.
But
He had
hold
a
on,
squad the second
but
time
hold on.
around.
Kobe faced more 50-plus
Yes,
game teams in the playoffs than Mike.
yes. 50 had Kobe had a tougher road in the West than Mike had in the '90s East. Yes, he did.
Right.
He did.
Right. That's why I said that I'm not saying I'm putting Kobe above Mike, but for the era that he was running in, something's got to be said for that, for the simple fact that he departed from the most dominant big man at that time that was considered, other than Hakeem, in that conference at that time. Something's got to be said for that. That's why I was just like, as far as when it comes to the era comparison of great players, LeBron is good. I'm not gonna take away from him being good, but the fact that Kobe has worked with less and still managed to muster up 2 more championships,
Bron,
where on the other
Bron,
side of the coin, hold on, let me let him play. But on the other side of the coin, it took LeBron to have to basically come in with 2 more superstars to basically make his championship dreams come to fruition. That's just my opinion.
I
I
mean,
mean, you're
I don't
preaching to the
listen.
choir.
I mean,
You know,
I don't listen. I don't. The reason people don't like Bron is because of his antics. It's hard to like somebody when this nigga just lie all the time like he does, and he just does the dumb shit like he
Keith
runs
Jan,
away from the challenge, but yet you're the greatest. Like people say you're the greatest, but you run away from your challenges and stuff, and then when you
But don't the
win.
challenges is what make you the greatest?
No, I
exactly.
mean
Yes.
Yeah.
it do is supposed to make you the
Yes.
greatest, but in this day and age with Bron is like I just never seen a person who's lost more in the finals than one get glorified like him. Like
You know
nobody
the
was glorifying Will, nobody was glorifying Wilt or Jerry West, or nobody was glorifying the losers more than the winners. And then people say, "Oh, but he won championships." Yeah, but he lost a lot more. Like he really shouldn't have lost as much as he has. Like the
and I
team,
Yeah.
agree with that
if you go
100%.
back and watch the teams, it's like he's been the problem why they lost. It hasn't really
Facts.
been nobody else. If it was
And he was
anybody
able to
else,
manipulate David Griffin. I think
I
that's
mean,
his
I don't
name,
even
David
think.
Griffin,
I
the
don't even think
general
it's.
manager
he
who
didn't
was for the Cavs at
manipulate
that
David
time, who
I
was
Griffin.
don't
for
think it's
the Pelicans for a
manipulation.
couple of years.
I don't think it's manipulation. I just think LeBron has been given more power than a player usually would have. A player doesn't
Right.
have this much power.
And
Like
that's what
Like
made Dan Gilbert upset.
Magic and Bird are probably the only players I've seen with that much power, and they still didn't have power like LeBron has to control the narrative and control he could control the media because he's able to put people in their positions to control it, and
But
he also
LeBron was
got
in
these
the era
YouTube
of birth
and
of
then
social media and media,
and then
Like
and then
mass media at
and
that
then you
time.
got these YouTubers who basically just ride his stick all day, so they're not
Mm-hmm.
objective because that's all they know, because that's all they've seen is LeBron. They
and
haven't
Well,
David
I'm a
seen
On
Griffin.
Cavaliers
highlight.
fan, and I've been a
They based
Cavaliers
on
fan for
highlight.
life. And like I
Hold
say,
on, and
there's
David
been
and
better.
David.
The Cavaliers have had better teams than any team that LeBron has ever been a part of,
What'd you
in
say,
my
LB?
opinion.
And I said that David Griffin didn't get manipulated. That nigga just got his hand. He got forced into a lot of shit at the point where he got stressed and started crying in closets after they
Can't
won.
nobody make you if you white. Can't nobody make you do what you don't
Well,
want to
why
do.
is he crying in
LB.
the closet?
Yeah, he was crying in the closet, dog. Like,
Who? David Griffin?
That
yeah,
nigga said
David
he
Griffin
was
was crying in
crying
the
in the
closet.
closet.
Oh
He
well, so
said
Wow.
this.
dumb for
He
his
said
ass.
this.
Oh well, he should
He
have
Here's
said
known
my
this
better.
shit.
here's my here's
This
my
ain't
take. Here's my
speculation. This
take
ain't
on
no made up shit. He said this shit
here.
on
Here's
Twitter. It
my
was crazy. It was like crying in the closet.
here's here's my take
Shit.
on Braun. Right, Braun has
Well,
all
R. Kelly Part
when you look.
13. Then
Well, Braun
Instead of
has
coming out the
all
closet,
the
you cried in the closet.
hold on. Braun has all the tangibles to be the greatest. Braun is one of them niggas that played that he knows he could play, but he want to play dumb because he don't want to get his feelings hurt.
Strictly, he wanted
But
you
my
two to
thing
be
is this.
top top.
but
My thing
Nigga,
is this with
nigga,
Braun.
nigga, I
Hold
heard
on.
it once.
Championships
My
4 year
hold on.
old.
go
Nigga, I
ahead,
But
heard
go
this
ahead.
once before, and
hold
I'ma say
up.
it again.
Hold on, let him
LeBron is
explain.
the
Let him
type of nigga.
explain.
I
What?
don't want to hear
Go
this
ahead.
preaching
Y'all
LeBron.
crap.
niggas
He won
taking
you
a
two
long time to
chips.
land these planes, dog. We would have been
No, because
crashed
I
out.
want to hear what he got to say. I want to hear what he got
Go
to
I don't
say
ahead,
want to
real
hear
Griffin,
quick.
this
man.
same old preachy shit he always getting off. He won you two chips.
Right. He won you
LeBron.
2 tips, bro.
Like, please.
My
Get
thing.
off the
My thing
podium.
with
Get out of
Braun.
here. Boo this
My
man.
thing. My thing with Braun is like Braun. You know the game. Like you playing stupid for no freaking reason. And then not only that, like, bro, you had teammates, like you guys said, Braun has
Um,
teammates
uh,
Oh my God. Get the
that.
wrap it up, bro.
goddamn Christy.
This nigga,
Wrap
oh,
it up.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you talking
but
about
but
laying the
Miami
plane,
had
nigga.
better teams than Cleveland ever
He got the
effing
truth
had.
serum, bro.
Yes, thank you.
I don't
Like,
want to. I
like,
don't want to. I'm
land the
sorry, dog, but I
plane.
don't want to even hear that nonsense,
Like I
bro.
told
Miami had
niggas,
better teams than Cleveland ever had. Y'all should have won 3 out of 4. No,
like,
Land the
no
plane. Y'all should
we
have
explanations
should
won
have.
all
like
them
explained.
I
chips.
Y'all should
told
have
Y'all
won
We
niggas.
should
three
have
out of
beat
four.
Dallas. We should have beat Dallas.
No, the
We
one
should
year
have.
Yeah, the only team that should have beat y'all was San Antonio the second time around. That
Dog,
was a
that had
deserved
Miami
butt
winning
whooping.
like half the
That was
decade,
deserved because
bro.
Tim Duncan was determined and he made sure that he carried through on what he said in the post game conference when they lost to the Heat. He made sure of that. So as far as that goes, let me tell you, bro, LeBron had the best team he ever had when he was in Miami. He decided to leave because the simple fact he couldn't take what Pat Riley was dishing out because Pat Riley's from the old school and Pat Riley knows ish. Period, point blank. That's why LeBron dipped from Miami to come back to Cleveland because he tried to mend fences with Gilbert. That's what the reason that was. And Gilbert did want to win a championship. But at the same time, it was just like he was trying to
Yeah,
make money. But he figured,
That's
like,
not the
I
yeah.
gotta
reason,
win this
though.
But this
championship.
coming from a,
So forget the
but this
That's
problems I
coming
not the
have
from a
with
reason.
nigga,
LeBron. I'm gonna bring it back and run it back to see if we can win a
but this
championship.
coming
And
That's
which
from a
they
not the
did.
nigga.
reason. He wanted certain
No,
players
but
that
this
Pat Riley
coming,
wasn't giving
but
it to him.
Dan Gilbert don't get no pass because this coming from a nigga who said when LeBron left and went to Miami, we will
He
win a
racist.
championship before
Not
LeBron do.
one, not two,
And
not
he was
three, not
racist.
four, not five, not six.
That nigga said, and I quote, when LeBron went to Miami, when he made his
Yep, he
decision,
said that.
we will win a championship before
and that
LeBron
boy
do.
And
and
they
that boy
didn't.
left in 4 years or less.
And they didn't. And he came back and got
And
you
that
another
HD
chip
is the
in
definition of a
2016.
BAN.
So, both of you and
Man,
Strictly,
without the
sit
B.
down. You and
Man,
Strictly
come
need to
on.
sit down. He
Come on.
won y'all rings. Please.
Okay,
Get
he
off the
won.
podium.
Okay,
Hey, he
Get
exclude.
went
off
and
the
We
got
are
he
going
podium.
to
he
exclude
went and got rings.
championships.
Hold up. I'm from the land, so I
You
can
will be
speak on this,
ringless right now.
bro. LeBron helped, but don't make no mistake. If it wasn't for Kyrie hitting those big shots and Kevin Love hitting those big shots, no matter what LeBron would have output, we wouldn't have won a
I
championship that
I
year
hear
against Gold
you.
State. That's a buck.
I hear you. But let's pretend there's no LeBron James on that team at all. He's still in Miami. Do they still go to the finals in 2016?
Darn
Do the
Skip, you
Lakers
should have
still go
won
to the
that
finals in
championship.
2020 and
I
any
said
other
we can't.
year?
Cleveland.
Well, we can't say that because you wouldn't have had Kevin Love or none of the players that were illegally brought over there. So,
That comes with it.
so yeah,
And
Timeline,
the
different
messed up thing,
timeline.
HG, you know what the real messed
that's
up part
true.
about
And
it
the
was?
one thing I will, and the
HG,
one thing I will say,
That's the multiverse.